What's up, YouTube? Graceful Swan55 here.
What's up, YouTube? Swan back here today. What's up, YouTube? Swan here. What's up, YouTube? Swan here.
But I suck. Sad. Correa! Oh, it's foul. Oh my god! What was... What? Ooh, fancy. He's paused. In case y'all couldn't see that. No. Rob it. Rob it. Oh, he robbed it! Oh my god! Oh my god! He robbed it! Fucking go! What's up, chat? We are back. How we doing, guys? What's going on? Oh, it's been a long day, man. It's been a long day, but we're back. Stream number 2. So, what do we think about all the league drama today, huh? What side are we on? Hashtag Antsgate or hashtag Free Ants? Type it in the chat. Let me know. What's up, Luke? What's up, Majesty? Aqua, Weisenheimer, Panda, Mazjets, Coffee, Abstract. What happened? I'm sure they're gonna go over it in the broadcast, so I'm not gonna go over it yet. If they don't, then I'll go over it in a little bit. But yeah, man, some funny stuff happened. I'm really just garbage. Going all right, man. I'm tired. I'm tired as all absolute shit. I'm also going to be eating while we start this watch party, FYI. I appreciate the 8 months, man. Welcome back. Seeing a couple hashtag free answers. Scanfred. Damn. We really are back in ants, huh? Ants was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they always do, Panda, but I'm hosting a watch party like I usually do. Worked all day, so glad to be off. I bet, man. I bet. Dude, I did a stream today, finished the BR program, then started posting everything, working, all that. I managed to get a cardio session in, and then I ran home, as in like a sped, showered, and now I'm here. Should they be live already? I think they're running a minute or two late. Showzone Jeremy, what's up, bro? I'll see you. TJ never said directly to Ants go score. Yeah, but did we not see all the incriminating evidence that Ants gave to everybody? There was a lot of incriminating shit there. I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Do I just have this? I do. W. There we go. Nice to be back on the 2 PC setup, man. Why does this look... Yeah, fit the screen. What are we doing here? Transform. Fit the screen. There we go. There we go. Pocket Rocket with the gifted. Also, Bryson, appreciate the 8 months, brother. Appreciate you guys, man. Grayman, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. I got an S, Funky. I want to get the Series X, I think. Never said it directly, but did you not see all the incriminating evidence? Ants typing in TJ's chat saying, hey, we should run this up but not make the mercy happen so we both get more points. He typed that in TJ's chat before the game. I don't know, man. That's pretty incriminating. What's up, Hoodie Stover? How we doing, man? Twerky! Aaron, I appreciate the 20 months, man. How we doing? Ant's gonna have everyone in there. Oh, I'm sure he will. Just nobody say shit that's gonna get you banned. Don't be stupid. Doing all right, Hoodie. Doing all right, man. I'm tired of shit. Yo, that's me in their chat. I'm aware. I can see that. This sounds ridiculous. Gonna need a full. Oh, there's some shit. There's some shit. Also, we got a little hype train started. Let's go, chat. Let's get it. Hashtag Scanfred. Day's trying to change sides over here. He sided with the league on Twitter, and now he's saying Scanfred. I need to see testimonies and trials. Hopefully they show everything that happened. Yamashama with 1,000 biddies. What a fucking legend, guys. Let's get the biddy.
Investigate crime and the district attorneys who
They're starting with Law and Order.
These are their stories.
Week number 5 of the DCCL. My name is Scan, and we're going to be in the booth here today covering all of the games and all the chaos that is going to be going down today in week number 5. Major Mango
is that good or louder?
Is out of town tonight, so I'm going to be in here by myself covering the games. And yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff to get into. Oh, wait a second. Just got a text. Turns out that Mango's actually was live before. Well, Mango's just isn't going to be here, okay? He's just not going to be here. You don't need. I don't need to explain to you why he won't be here. Let's get to the game, shall we? So these are the standings at this point in the league.
Fucking bye weeks, am I right?
Ochev in first, Thuuuuney in second, Truman in third.
What's up, Mosh?
Daeholee Grail in fourth, DC in fifth, Ants in sixth, Swanee in seventh, RayCheesy in eighth, and me in a measly last place. This week should be a big offensive week, and with Ochev getting the bye week, he's probably not going to be in first anymore after this week.
Really?
To see how the leaderboard has been constantly shifting these last couple weeks. I really wonder why. The top of this stadium that we're going to be looking at this week.
They really went all in on the driving range theme. How is Thuuuuney 0-4 but in second? Points. I think if there's collusion in this league, it's Thuuuuney.
The range. We're going to take a nice relaxing trip out here. You see, we have markers set up all over the stadium. My dude, Captain Tater Tot, nailed it yet again. We're going to be
Thuuuuney's the one colluding.
Here, 5,000 elevation. Should be seeing a lot of home runs here. This
I'm going to eat dinner. Finally. I'm so hungry, chat. I can't even explain.
Speaking of the team build, is what we are looking at here for tee-off week. First of all, the hitters have to have at least 125 power versus one side, whether it's lefties, righties, or both. So big power is what we're looking for today. Also, the pitching is going to be common. Going to be common pitchers. You know, if you played the good old Moonshot event in MLB The Show.
This week is going to be chaos.
Similarities to that today.
Every week is getting more and more chaotic.
That make this team build different than normal. First of all, there are going to be incremental bonus points for home run distances. So the farther you hit a home run, the more points you get. So if you hit it 425 feet, you get 5 points. 450, you get 10. 475, you get 15. If you hit 500 plus feet,
still quiet.
Extra points. And the week's longest home run gets an extra of 100 points at the end.
I think that's as loud as it should be right there. Yamashama with the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you, bro. 15 to the channel. What a legend, guys. Can we get some gifteds in the chat?
We're going to be having RayCheesy versus Thuuuuney. And looking into the first lineup, we have Ray, who ended up winning the Twitter poll with about a 70% vote, which is looking really good for him. But the lineup has Ketel Marte, Griffey Jr., Chipper Jones, Babe Ruth, Mike Trout, Kyle Schwarber, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Mickey Mantle rounding it up. You see, a lot of God Squad type players are out there today. It'll be interesting to see how Thuuuuney's lineup stands in comparison to his. So Thuuuuney is going to be rocking Bellinger, Trout, Gehrig, Marte, Schwarber, Jones, Muncy, and Jorge Soler making an appearance in right field.
Really?
Well, I don't think there's going to be that much defense played out there. I don't know if his defense is really going to be of harm, but that team is looking pretty typical. The other ones we're seeing probably see Babe or Gehrig at first, Schwarber, Salvi, or Jimmy Fox at catcher. A lot of God Squad type players are out there in the field today. Now, let's get into the pre-game and hear our thoughts with Ray and Thuuuuney. All right, let's get on into it. We got RayCheesy. He's going to be joining us in the booth here now. Chat, I know some of you were like, oh, Scan, where's Major Mangoes? Guess what?
They didn't give me a fucking fork. I'll be right back. I
We're
tried.
going to be having all the dudes hopping in the booth, getting their thoughts before game number 1 here. As you see, the team build should be really interesting. I'm excited to get to, get into it. So let me hop on in here and get a Mr. RayCheesy dragged on over. Mr. Ray, what's good, bro? How we feeling?
Oh, just recovering. Still, I don't know about you, but man, I am still very tired. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to hit some bombs today.
Oh,
That's all that
how we doing,
matters,
Trap?
bro. I know there's a lot of chaos on Twitter today. None of that matters. What matters is that you go out there, you hit nukes, and you go out there and kill it. So what was the strategy with the team build? Anything crazy? Did you have a brewed up?
I'm eating
common
Chick-fil-A.
Obviously playing a lot of BR. I know a good amount about the commons that we have. So a lot of the commons that I took either have these really glitchy releases or they
I'm
have that
alive,
sync
W.
cover meta, just like all the other pitchers in this game. And then just pretty much using the God Squad. I mean, I try to get Jimmy Fox to parallel 3.
You sneaky
but unfortunately
bitch.
fell a little bit short to get him 125.
I mean, you
So,
knew about all of them
other
but
than
one.
that, we're gonna try to swing, hit a lot of dingers today.
Guy.
That's the goal, dude. I think the teams will be pretty similar. There's definitely a lot of God Squads and all that. Is there anything you can do anything hitting wise differently? You're just gonna go out there and treat it like your normal BR games and all that.
Yeah, I think it'll mostly be like BR games. I mean, it's pretty similar. I mean, the PC
How you like it, Trap?
just like
Enchiladas, W.
in those games as well.
I haven't made it yet, Abstract.
Home runs, it's kind of home run or bust, honestly. I mean, I'm trying to hit as many home runs as we can get. Obviously, I'll take any run and everything as well, but really try and get those big flies and see where we can go from there.
I bet, dude. I think you're gonna go out there and kill it, dude.
Chat's still spamming scan, Fred.
I'm excited to see how it goes, and we'll let you get ready for game number 1. And
Just got home, haven't tried it. Nice. Okay.
There. So good luck, dude.
Awesome, appreciate it.
I assume you'll have it tonight.
We'll see you on the other side, brother.
Sounds
What am I eating? Got some grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A and then a salad.
Now we're gonna get Thuuuuney on in here. Hear his thoughts. So, Mr. Thuuuuney, how we feeling, bro?
What's up, one man show?
Think Moonshot event, Hunter.
Yes, sir. I gotta pull up my Thuuuuney commentary skills, getting the one-man show going here. I gotta pull it out, but we're gonna go out. We're gonna make it work. I'm excited to see you guys play. So, what's the strategy for the team build this time around?
Well, this is another week where, the first couple weeks we had clear restrictions on how we play the game, and now this week is another week again where you can approach this like a normal kind of game of MLB The Show. But I was doing some testing with someone in my chat in the pregame, and we were testing fastballs on power swings, curveballs on power swings at perfects or whatever. How is that going to end up being 500 feet? I didn't see 500 feet all that often. So I wonder what the longest home run of the week will look like. I feel like we're going to see a lot of 425, 450 foot home runs, but should be a lot of fun, man.
I agree, dude. I mean,
See me in there
we
with
have
free
some
ants?
really
I mean,
big
everybody
markers,
is
obviously.
right
I don't know
now.
if you see, we have balls markers 600 feet that'll probably never get touched. But are you gonna go out there and try to hit the ball super far? Or are you just gonna go out there and stick to your strategy and just try to win the game normally?
Well, my strategy of winning the game normally has not worked for 4 weeks in a row.
When am I playing this? I play Thursday against ants.
I think, as always,
I get ants the week
goal
that
is
he's
to
under
entertain,
protest.
and a win would be sick. But I think, for some situations, you're going to bring the power swing out. But again, from when I was playing in the friendly, I don't think it really made that much of a difference. So I'll probably be doing a normal swing most of the game.
Yeah, dude. I don't think there's gonna be too much craziness with it in terms of the strategy. But I think
Damn, Willie.
work, there's be a lot
That
of
one's
extra base
tough.
hits. The short wall is gonna.
Hello,
break
Jugs'
down.
girlfriend.
I have a feeling you could turn it around here.
I guess hello to Jugs too.
I certainly hope so. Have fun doing the Vince Scully impression up there in the booth, man.
It's gonna be fun, dude. I appreciate you, and good luck, my dude.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Alrighty, so we are good to go for game number 1. I think they're gonna get into their game here in just a moment. I'm just gonna quickly make sure everything is good over here. I think everything is lined up. Oh, wait a minute. We have a little bit of a have a little bit of breaking news for you guys.
Breaking news.
And you see by the Twitter controversy today, in terms of the Ants and Truman game, which they colluded and gave up runs intentionally so they could score. There seems to be a new merch drop on the Dugout Creative site. So as you see, we have the Ants Gate shirt and the hashtag Free Ants t-shirts on the site. If you're out there supporting the battle for or against Ants, the Ants Gate shirt supports everyone but Ants. The hashtag Free Ants shirt supports him. So there are new shirts for you to go out there and get if you want to fight the cause for whichever side. I'll tell you what, you better buy that Ants Gate shirt right now because it's definitely collusion. I can promise you that. They deserve their punishment. Of
If you guys are interested,
and make sure you guys check that out. The commands in the chat.
Code Swan will save you 15% off.
Free Ants will take.
There's the link in the chat.
Site. You can use their creator codes and all that. Whichever
I'll explain later, Trap.
When you get your shirts, if you want to go out there and do that.
If you guys are interested, you can click on that link. Use code Swan.
We'll find you and terminate you. But yeah, let's get into the game. I think the two are gonna be ready for game number 1. So we'll hop in and get ready for game number 1 with the guys.
This is so hilarious. Yeah, man. So the hashtag Free Ants shirt.
I know Thuuuuney's had a couple rough weeks in terms of the outcome of the game.
The hashtag Free Ants shirt is supports Ants, so he'll get the money for that. The Ants Gate shirt, the proceeds will go to everybody, including Ants, but everybody.
So chat, which side are we on? Hashtag Free Ants or hashtag Ants Gate? What side are we on here? I mean, you better watch it. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta
accept
say.
Ants. Oh, that was not made clear. All right, everybody accept Ants then. Fuck Ants.
Clearly, there was a message given out to let up runs, and the players are now warned.
But there's the link in the chat if you guys are interested.
Such they should not be.
There you go.
Giving up.
What's up, Vix?
With each other to keep games going. Oh, with the pitchers walking off the mound already. Man.
MLB is off to a hot start. Pitchers walking off the mound.
Game number 1.
Prestige Crawler.
Hopping on into
What's up, Prestige? Appreciate the 5 months. Welcome back. How we doing?
Should be a fun one, man. I'm hoping to see a high-scoring game here. What's the over/under on?
Now I get to eat my salad.
Let me ask you. With this team build,
I'm excited. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in so long.
If the point is 11.5 runs, what's the over/under on that? What's the over/under on our 11.5 runs? You think they score over 11.5 or below 11?
Over.
I think the offense will be big this week, but you may not see as crazy as the out of position week. I think you'll see something a little different this time around.
Of course, it's over. I have not abstract. No, the reason that Ants is getting all the attention is because he keeps denying it. Truman just accepted it. Ants is like saying he's innocent.
Cody Bellinger set down quick. Bellinger actually an interesting start for Thuuuuney.
True, Trap. Close.
Out there in
Close.
Where there's a lot of really good players. There's 125 power. I know Bellinger is very good. A lot of people like his swing, and that contact isn't the biggest deal.
He's not even sitting down. Yeah, Ants probably didn't even see any of that because of the tech game.
With guys like Babe Ruth and other big lefty bats available.
This guy's got his priorities. All right, Scan. Let's stop dropping frames.
With Mike Trout. That's another high fastball. It's gonna carry. And see you later. About a 340-foot bomb from Mike Trout. Not gonna get him any bonus points. That's basically
he's got to go with it. I mean,
gets the job done.
There's now merch out because of what Ants did. So
week number 5.
Your hashtag Antsgate.
Really say I'm surprised.
I didn't even know what happened until today. Just putting that out there. I missed a lot last week apparently with COVID.
Here's the thing with common pitchers, it's gonna be.
I don't know. The evidence is pretty damning against Ants. I'm not gonna lie.
We've seen a lot of runs. It's also really interesting how Thuuuuney's using outer only. I don't know how he's only using that outer PCI. It feels.
It don't matter to me though. That's the thing.
The PCI.
I play Ants this week.
How do you know what the
and he's distracted.
This game is going to be such a high-scoring game.
I'll explain it in between games, Fix.
That PCI. If I'm
All Photoshop? No. He actually like typed that shit in Twitch chat.
Like last week,
he typed that shit in Truman's chat.
To get outs in this scenario, and he's not going to drop those PCIs forever. But honestly, he's got to set that PCI a little differently. That PCI.
If that shit's doctored, it was doctored well.
You can't really tell what you're going to get or not going to get out there.
Scan did it? Really?
I think I was on top of that.
It's a tough one to get down to Thuuuuney.
Well plays tonight. Thuuuuney, Ray, and then DC and Day.
More runs out of Thuuuuney because Ray's
Bars.
probably gonna go out there and hit it.
Let's go. Hey, we got Corey.
Someone's gonna have to go out there and
It's just this man is fucking losing it to the tech game right now. Scan knows Ants' logins.
All
Does he?
Corey Abbott, notable comment. Definitely know who that guy is on the bump to start off the game for Ray. This is gonna be.
Wait, Thuuuuney only scored one? Come on, buddy.
Ray scored 30 runs last week. So, 30 runs is a high number to keep up with. And, like, I think he definitely can keep up with it. But if he hits like that, man, Thuuuuney's going to be in trouble. Look at that hit to start off the game. A little late hit off the inside part of the plate. And Ray just wants it more, dude.
Chat, like the league and all the drama and everything was great. But I am fucking eating. And nothing is better than that.
So you might see some big points.
That's all I gotta say. Oh, wow, Panda. Okay.
Inside cutter.
Where am I? I'm 7th now after the bye week.
That's the thing. Ray is such like an all-star demon. Like you got to pick him as like the favorite for this. Oh, is that a perfect?
Maybe it's payback.
I would say it is. That's a little bit below the zone. That's tough to elevate at all.
Always shake your salads.
2 outs.
Kiewski, that doesn't mean he has his Twitch login.
And you got to watch yourselves, man.
It's different, bro.
You got to watch yourselves and what you're saying in the chat here.
Scan has access to a lot of people's overlays, honestly.
The person running the rules and all that.
I can't even remember if he has mine.
Ray gets it.
He might.
There is a bomb. Shutting everyone up. 1-1 ball game now. Oh, he's replaying it.
Because Scan actually set up a lot of people's overlays, so he has access to their stream elements. That's not their Twitch account, though.
So 2 home runs so far this game. None crossing 425 feet. So no bonuses on.
I'll shake your salad. Yet. Link. Oh, okay, Kiewski. So you don't actually have any evidence. That's cool.
So neither of their.
That sounded very Dimmu-ish. The fuck you mean, bro?
I gotta take notes of this.
You think I sound like Tyler? Crazy.
Yeah, let's make sure they remember. We're replaying every home run that's hit so we can see the distance easily. That is really the goal. None of them have any home runs above 425 feet or anything yet. So right now we're seeing a no extra bonuses yet.
That ball was absolutely smashed.
You're smashed, Ray. Ooh.
And you guys got to remember.
Oh, it's so good.
The team build rules. The longest home run of the week gets a 100-point bonus. So the goal here is to hit the ball far out.
I know you got links. Do you?
Oh man.
All right, Mikey, come on, buddy.
Do you?
Hey TJ, whoa, watch yourself, TJ. I see what you're saying in the chat. Whoa.
We need that.
But yeah, chat, in case you were not here last week, you're seeing everyone typing free ants in the chat.
I play ants on Thursday.
Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Ray, no.
Ray's pissed.
It's a cookie.
It's a cookie.
But basically, Ray and Ants and Truman Nation colluded the other week. So TJ.
Where's Mango's at? Apparently he couldn't be there tonight, so Scan's alone.
And Ants prior to the game messaged TJ and said, "Hey, if we get into Mercy territory, and you're winning. Let me score so you keep the game going. You know. Whether you think he's joking or not, he did that. Then TJ in the 9th did it. So they both got docked 100 points, which honestly isn't much from their scores last week. They are both sent to the gulag for this week, and that stands as a precedent to everyone else. If you try to do as such, it's over for you.
It's over for you,
All I
Scanfred.
gotta say is keep track of the Dugout Creative Twitter. We posted all of the evidence.
For the rules
and
this week is
info on
like
there.
common pitchers
You
and
can
max
see,
power hitters.
what is
The
going
shirts are
on
great,
between
man.
those
The shirts
two.
are great.
Still
I love it.
1-1 here. They both missed some mistakes. They're gonna start to connect at some point. This game is not gonna be a low scoring one. I would be shocked if it is. That is. Max Muncy at the dish, by the way. I love Max Muncy. Don't love that swing now. Gotta look for something a little bit in the zone. Well, he's working a count here, not swinging at the high fastball. Mango's even told me to run SMH. We told you to run because we didn't know there was collusion behind the scenes. We didn't know he was like intentionally doing it. We weren't listening to every word TJ was saying. We had noticed only after the fact, Ants. So what do you mean by that? We have plenty.
We love
of
RayCheesy
input
with the
from
follow.
you.
What's up, bro?
Basically, oh, I was trying to run right there. Right, and the clip of you typing that message in TJ's chat.
Mm.
It's
Damning.
over for you, Ants. Those points are my points. Forget the league sports. They're my points. My 100 points. But chat, if you do want to fight for the
What?
cause, exclamation point free Ants in the chat. And an Ants Gate. If you want to check those out.
Scan's feeding himself points. Actual Scanfred.
Hashtag free Ants in the chat.
Actual Scanfred right there.
I'm not seeing enough of the shirts, you know? I'm not seeing enough of you guys go to that link right now for all you guys.
Crazy. Yeah, that's when
You
Volquez
guys
is in the
think I'm
game.
actually, listen, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that in a manner that I was going to give myself points. Now you guys mention it, you know? I think that'd be a fun idea, give myself 100 points. You know, we actually took away 100 from
That's
each,
pretty
so
incriminating
200
right there.
Makes sense. So, you know, I mean, I'm saying.
I'll explain in between games, Hayden.
Well, if you guys see the shirts, the free Ants shirt, all the money from those shirts goes to Ants. If you guys support the
Chat.
Ants, the counter fight,
Here's the link.
get the Ants Gate shirt, and then everyone else will get split the commission. So
There's the
it's
link.
a side-by-side
You click
thing.
that. You can use code
By the
SWAN for
way,
15% off. In the shop, there will be
It's
the Ants Gate or the free Ants shirts. If you guys are interested, it's there.
Chad, we have a ball game going on here. Stop trying to distract me from this ball game here. We have a ball game going on.
Do I not
here,
have
okay? Thank
BTTV
you.
on this computer?
Is that gonna carry?
I don't. Wow.
Oh, it left. How far did that one go?
Hold
Let's
on.
see how far this one went for Thuuuuney. That one was a laser.
Chat, you should always use BTTV.
410. That is his longest home
If you
run,
don't,
but
you are making a
bonus
mistake.
points yet. Do we have people making a Rob Scamfred account in the chat? Do you want to be banned, my friend? Do you want to be banned?
I'm offended. I'm gonna keep the PCI on.
You're still shit?
Oh,
Wait,
man.
what?
We're kind of getting debated a little bit.
That's a big inning for Thuuuuney. You take
Ooh,
the
attaboy,
4.
Abstract.
You take the 4. Don't get upset, Thuuuuney. Lock it on in, buddy.
Like I said,
Scan,
this
I heard
week
you
is
were
gonna be a
short
big
this
week,
past
you know,
weekend. Whoa.
I'm gonna be
Don't
I'm
believe the
gonna use
doctored
point total.
images, chat.
I'm gonna
Okay,
win the
thank
game
you.
most.
Home runs
Okay,
410,
Blacker.
bases
What the
411,
fuck,
imagine.
bro?
Well, I guess that individual marker is 411. It's actually past that part of the wall. If you catch the drift.
That's interesting. Not a very deceptive release.
Did I make a
Unlock
video out of that? I
field
can't even
as well.
remember.
You bet. He better be out. He better be out.
Call Bob, sure. Appreciate it, KT.
Banning him having a name you don't like is what banned for. Okay, listen. I'm not actually banning him.
No, wait, that was
It's
actually.
just a threat.
I was really
It's just a
pissed. That would
threat.
not
It's
have
just
been a good
threat.
video.
Appreciate it, man.
The
It's just
VOD.
a
Oh, the
threat. I'm
VOD
glad
channel.
that-
True.
I'm glad that Ray and Thuuuuney are
True.
just locked in the game and not hearing me right now. That's all I gotta say.
2-2.
How can Scamford be
Oh,
shorter
God.
than Altuve? Confirmed
How
Oompa
can
Loompa.
Scamford be shorter than Altuve? Confirmed Oompa- Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're not comparing this to the CBA. Whoa.
This is incredible.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, baby.
Oh, this is great, Luke. This is great. This is
Oh,
great.
man. Oh, he's gonna go for the steal. Is he gonna get there?
That's awesome.
Oh, he's
That's
gunned.
Really awesome. That's really
That's
awesome.
unfortunate. Ran on a fastball there. Not a great pitch to run on. Going for the extra points.
All right,
there,
Trap,
though.
have a good one, bro.
We'll see how much of that he does this game.
This is the second game after this one. DC versus Day.
Yeah, chat.
What's up, Duck?
Chat. I know Mangoes did a stream before and all that. Don't be concerned of what happened with Mangoes, okay?
Love that for now. I'll get
There's a
some jump
reason
right
he's
there.
not
That's
here in the
freaking
booth
awesome.
today, okay? Thank you. Don't be concerned. I know there's probably someone out there concerned about,
Holy
oh, where's Mangoes?
crap. I am
Listen,
definitely not on
it's
my game
okay.
right now.
He's
Definitely
just,
not on my game right now.
taking a break. That's all.
That's not great, dude.
Also, by the way, you see me muting my mic. I am coughing a bit.
Dover, exclamation points.
I
Excellent
may have
DCCL.
came down with
We'll be on
something
on that for you, man.
after our trip to
We'll be on
Tampa
that
this
for you.
weekend. Which, by
Wow,
the way,
crazy.
you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of content from. You're gonna be seeing a lot of posts on all of our channels here in the future from this weekend. And speaking, oh, is that what it came?
No, Blacker, because I am
got
watching
that one.
MLB The Show.
How far
Bitch.
did he get this one?
Hi, Cat.
I'm gonna take this time to remind you that this is.
Well, and there's the badger. Hey, Thuuuuney, you gotta stay muted, buddy. You gotta stay muted. 464. That's the longest for Ray.
It should be called a boom shot.
That is his first one over 450 feet. That's an extra 10 points.
Luke, I literally can't do that.
All right, hey, we got some
That's a
roads
nuke right
Literally,
there.
I cannot do that. Not even possible.
We see where the collusion against Ant started. What do you mean? We put it all out there. All the evidence of collusion and the findings of our investigation were posted on Twitter. You guys know everything we know, unless you guys know something we don't.
Mmm.
We're chugging that favorite.
Look at Ray getting added, by the way, man. He's dialed in.
No,
You gotta
Blacker.
keep it going.
Really bad, man.
Yeah, I'm not
Hi,
gonna
Goobs.
lie, Lucy. 11 runs,
How's
after
work?
First, I was like, you know what, 11. That's a fair one. They're gonna top it 100%. 100%. Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
Man.
That's gonna be the thing for Ray, man.
Start, dude.
He's got to get that PCI a little lower. Put up those rallies and try to elevate the ball a bit.
Yes, awesome.
All right, in comes Thuuuuney.
Oh, Twins legend Trevor Hildenberger.
Trevor Hildenberger.
He got
on
so
the ball.
excited.
There's some interesting names out of the pen in this game, that's for sure. It's just gonna be utter chaos.
What is there to be
with the
confused about,
offense.
Blacker? It's MLB The Show.
It's just gonna be a constant swap of comments.
That's a bad single.
But also, you would think,
My hands are sore. Oh.
dude, you gotta hit those PCI. You gotta get that PCI down the
I
middle.
mean, you kind of do,
right
Goobs.
down the middle. That's right there, bro.
So I get lineouts. It's just that's the way it goes, chat. Did I win last week?
Dude, knock it off with that narrative. You want me to take points away from you too? Jesus.
Okay, power
Calm
hungry
down,
much.
Thuuuuney.
Chat, we're falling apart.
We're falling apart. This reminded me of previous weeks. This reminded me of previous weeks with Thuuuuney, man. It's
Titles watch party of MLB The Show.
He's gotta stay
Why?
locked in,
Why is
man.
this an argument?
Look at how this 77. That was so
Cats were a
slow.
mistake. Thank you.
So
That's a little
slow.
aggressive.
Swing. Dude, come on. Why
He's
was
getting
it
annoyed at
check
that check swing, man. He's getting annoyed at that check
Tied
swings
against
a bit.
PCI, it's a check
Yeah,
swing.
lock it in, Thuuuuney. Ooh, those breaking balls are really slow. Maybe Hildenberger actually has something. He's
Someone
going
in
so
chat
slow.
just called Scan Hitler.
Thanks,
Oh
man.
my
Totally.
god.
Yeah, but I want to get an actual win.
Oh,
there's that high
he went
cap.
up there and got it.
That ball was at his skull. What distance did he get on that? You got 420 on that?
I need you to understand something.
I love you. I love you too.
Let's
Fine.
see how far this one is for Thuuuuney. 427.
I mean, that's a hell of a job right there, Goobs.
Barely by the chin of my chin there. 420.
And that ball, if that ball is a little lower, he gets 450. Man, you know, maybe you don't go high fastball against him this week because the ball will leave this stadium.
True.
Knowing Muncie's gonna probably hit a perfect.
Chat, whoa, hey, take a joke. Hey, I'm just joking. Gosh, relax. Relax.
Hi,
chat.
Austin.
Don't
Hi, Pasta.
fret.
Hello.
I am just awful right now.
Couldn't find the bottle opener.
Yeah, dude.
So naturally, you did it with your teeth, right?
You gotta beat Ray.
Someone
Ray-
gifted
Ray-
a sub
you
to
gotta find a
free
way to
ants.
beat him, man. He's gonna be someone that chases that top. You're gonna find a way to get a lot of runs. for us.
That's
It's-
comedy.
Whoa, Ray's gonna get a lot of runs this game. That's what we're gonna
That's
see. A lot of
comedy.
runs out of him this game.
Come on, baby.
And just like that, free ants got gifted a sub in chat. There's nothing to free him from. Okay, thank you. Those are my points now.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Attaboy Chip. Attaboy Chip. That out of position.
Oh boy.
No, it's not happening, chat.
We play this. I play ants.
Scanfrid.
Oh,
We're
attaboy,
not
Goobs.
starting the
Fuck yeah.
Scanfrid narrative.
I'm not big enough for that.
Thank you.
Give me something big here.
Thank you.
Give me something big here, baby. Come on.
Imagine having a collusion on ants. Well, we do. I mean, he colluded. The evidence shows.
Ants just
I
said,
don't
"Are we
make
a
the
real
rules,
league
chat,
without a
okay?
scandal?"
I mean, I do, but I
I
don't.
thought it was gonna be another double play. Holy crap. Thank you, Babe Ruth. All right, Big Mike. Surprise.
All right, Mike.
Is this a
Trout
real
off-
league without a
Right
scandal?
now,
That's a
we got chance to tie
confession,
this
right?
Game here. This game is just
He's gonna regret leaving.
been going here as you guys have been yelling at me in chat. 0-1 count to Trout. Good
Come on,
take.
Mikey. Come on, Mikey.
That's what Thuuuuney's got to do. He's got to take some of those pitches outside his zone.
This is hilarious,
Are we a
man.
real league without a scandal? Yeah, is that a confession? Is that a confession we have in the chat?
We have a scandal, but I am
Add to the
innocent.
evidence
Ooh.
Added to the list of evidence. Swan.
Well played. Well played there.
Is he gonna turn? Oh, he turned it. That's wild. That's wild.
Oh, my
Rip, appreciate the 3 months, man. Welcome back.
What's that?
How we
beat?
doing?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one to hit. You know what you have to
No,
do? You gotta be
Austin,
a
we
little bit
all
too
do
patient.
it. Dooney doesn't
Gotta
do it
lock
more
down
than
the
anybody
hanging
else.
pitch
We
over
all do it all the
Barton zone, you know?
time.
You can't really be out here swinging at pitches on the black.
Come
like
on
that.
now.
Homer to that really freaking sucks, man.
So what a take. You know, he's ahead in the count 2-0 there. That's such a tempting pitch to throw out. I mean, tempting pitch to hit. There you go. Elevated pitch.
We get a run back. We get a
There's
run back
another.
first. Yeah, double play. Yeah, right. Yeah, all right. All right, Fernando.
Oh my god.
6-4 now here. At the range, always gonna get that one.
Oh, this shit is so funny, man.
The boys are just jamming their PCI.
This shit is
That's a
so
bit too
funny.
bagger.
Gravel double.
That's a hittable
What's up,
pitch right
Icon?
there,
How you
but
doing,
gotta
bro?
Be a little bit more gentle.
Going
with
good
that
here, man.
PCI.
Yeah, the chat is hilarious.
Kyle Cody here, to be honest with you guys.
So Kyle Cody, 1 out away from getting out his jam, but also a chance to blow this game.
Boy, we're scoring two.
Man, Ray keeps swinging at that pitch just off the plate. It's such a tough one to hit, but he does find
No, Thuuuuney!
over to 2.
Throw to second.
Tie game.
It's literally just
This
small
game
ball.
is screaming shootout right now. There goes the over/under, by the way. We're at 12 already.
Do we pitch it here?
He's going to put in the pinch hitter here in the third, which is not really a bad idea. They're already going through the order again. You want trying to put a big runs off the rip
Pitch it
here.
Or do I leave in Hindenburg?
Bringing ants for a mid-game interview. You know what? That's a good idea, Burkinator.
That is a good
That's
idea.
a good idea. How about we do it in between these two games?
That is a good idea.
Tell Ants to get ready for in between game 1 and 2 here. When this game's over, and
We're
we do
going
our
to court.
post-game interviews before we hop in to those pregame interviews. We'll drag him in the booth.
Court is in
We
session.
got to converse with him a little bit about all
True,
that's
Chris.
happened today.
Where's Mango's at? I don't know. He's busy.
It seems like he's ready, good to go.
I wouldn't know.
Hildenberger. Not a bad swing. That's a good inning to tie it up. But yeah, that's such a tough decision. Do you use the pinch hitter early on in the game?
What's up,
or
foe?
wait in case the game remains close? I like the decision of staying this out, keeping the hitters saved. Ooh.
Well, here I am, slowing my bat down. Too late.
Late on an inside sinker. Is Hildenberger just nasty? That slider's really slow.
The Swan Goobs casting duo.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll
shit.
get ants.
Imagine.
We'll need to get an interview.
How many gummies is Goobs in?
Thuuuuney.
All right, Chad. I just got word of where Mangoes
He
is.
needs to do. He needs to check in. Okay.
Scan kicked him out.
That's not that great of a pitch.
All the DCCL
That's below the zone.
Scan
The
said he
PCI
was.
isn't low enough,
Scan said
Thuuuuney.
Mangoes can't cast tonight.
Do we just like add a penalty of like 5 points for every time Thuuuuney's like, oh, it's
I haven't made
every
my team
week.
yet. No, I
Oh,
didn't have
yeah,
time today.
lucky. Chad, I'm just messing with him, by the way. I'm
Dude,
just
this
messing
is
with him. Don't take
wild.
that seriously.
Too many tornado
messing.
beers. Not enough buttons.
We are just messing around out
Man
here.
doesn't have enough buttons. Dude, Scan is getting
Yeah,
power
he's a
hungry.
player, though.
Who homered already? Looking for homer number 2.
Scan is getting power hungry, bro.
Oh, did he get that?
What the hell?
He was just underneath it. Is that going to carry? No.
I managed to finish the program, Tanker.
My friendly game, that was a home run. That's kind of odd.
You know what Thuuuuney needs to do? He needs to set that center PCI. He's using that edge of the PCI too much right now. He's got to aim that PCI a little bit with that.
Oh, you're
center.
supposed to aim the PCI scam,
Have a
Fred?
like,
Good to know.
reference for the center of it and stick to the center. He's hitting the very top and edges of these PCIs, which doesn't really bode too well for him, I would say, for the sake of this game. That's to be a pitch for him to lay off with Hildenberger here, that inside sinker there.
Please no. Oh my.
Did he get it?
How did the Rockies team build go?
Oh,
You'll see tomorrow.
RNG inning that was.
that's a
Make sure you
tough
guys
one.
are subbed to the
Tough
YouTube.
one. So you just got word that scan. Whoa! Where are you getting that, Swanee? Where's your evidence that you got that, huh? Excuse you.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da.
There.
Breaking news.
How dare you
I need
say
100%
fake things
immerse
in
him
this
right here.
chat?
That's what I really need,
Whoa.
is immerse him. Get the game over with. That way I can get my points scored and hopefully.
Chad, I'm
hold
not
him to
gonna
a
lie
goal.
though. I'm really impressed in your hashtags. We're really getting creative with the hashtags. You know,
So-
I'm not the source. I'm
You're-
just the
you're
messenger.
putting eyes
Scan
on this
kicked
league,
Mangoes
these
off the
hashtags.
broadcast.
it's a Scanford move. You're not the source, just the messenger. Hey, whoa. That's a baseless claim there. All I said is that Mangoes was taking a break. That's all that I was saying. Whoa. Oh, is that gonna be a PP out? Both of them have had some unlucky PP outs, man.
That's
Both
crazy.
of them have had
Go
some
and shoot the messenger.
unfortunate
Exactly,
outs.
bro.
Turn to Mangoes
Exactly.
again. Whoa.
Welcome for the free YouTube segue.
Chat,
Fuck
what are
yeah.
we going on here? What are we going on here?
Longest
What's
homer,
going on?
not
What
very
are you
far.
saying?
Get out.
I'm gonna do
Oh, is he gonna get
the
that one?
slide
He
in
got that
frame.
one. That's definitely over 420. All right.
Breaking
is he over
news.
450 on that one?
We
He
how
got
far is
the
that
hold
one?
of that one.
How far is
Let's
Like that?
see. Let's see how far this one was.
Sick drum roll,
Come on.
Scanford.
Alright,
Someone
drum
said
roll, come
hashtag
on.
cancel culture. Oh
Give us
my
something. Give us something.
God.
I know Ray's trying to smack talk awkwardly. 52.
That's the best hashtag. That's the best hashtag right there.
I agree,
Hashtag
Ray.
cancel
Give us
culture.
So 451. We're 452 for him on that
That's
one.
incredible.
That's not going to be 400. Oh, God.
That's actually incredible.
Come on, say something,
They
Ray.
made me, I know he Scanner said to make sure we replay every home run. So.
So, yeah, 360 for Ray.
All right, this is what I
Right
said,
now,
I'm
he
really
has
supposed to
two
lie right
above
here,
4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Austin. And I'm going against ants.
20 points right now.
Cancel culture is the best hashtag.
Cancel culture. Okay. Okay.
man. Oops, I don't know about that.
That's
See, like-
incredible.
See, you could take that word cancel and take the C and L and then lowercase it, and then you get the same for ants, okay? So you watch
The
it.
amount of foul ball home runs I've
You gotta
hit
be
is
smart with your
really
marketing with that
so
one.
far, to be honest. I I think that's like our 4th foul.
He does have a point.
Scan loot. See, that's an L. That's an L of a hashtag right there.
He does have a
L,
point. You can
L.
make that
I'm not
ants.
swinging at that. That's all right, though. I guess we'll take the out. Scan, Fred. I don't know how they gave us a swing right there, but that's all right. Whatever. Good swing, Ray. Good job, buddy. How late I was on that.
Man, we're kind of just getting the bats going here. 6 to 8 here in the 4th. I mean, looking like a pretty big score. I mean, you could expect more. I think this just shows how like the out of position week was. Like the ball isn't flying out too much out here.
Well, that's
maybe
bullshit because I
gotta
missed
get
that
out
week.
here.
Bullshit.
Let's have some fun offensively, chat. What do you say?
All right, Thuuuuney back out. Yeah, have some fun, Thuuuuney. Come on.
Another shot? No. No. All right, come on, Lou. Lou can tell us Schwarber's got to be bringing a lefty here.
Scanford gave me COVID, so I would lose first place last week.
Why would Scan be worried about Marcus?
I think
Thuuuuney?
Max,
Actually, we're
Austin.
trying to sell a lot. Whoa, whoa! What are we talking about here? Whoa!
Might be a really good reliever pick here.
Scanford
I'm
gave me
correct. He's a really glitchy release, but maybe.
Oh, you knock it off. Wait.
Scanford gave me COVID, so I would lose first place last week.
It. Goobs in the chat gets it. Hashtag cancel ants 2K22. Hashtag not my market girth. You're right about that. Not my stub guy. Hashtag not my stub guy.
A very mundane delivery.
Ah, it's funny. It's funny. Goobs gets it.
Mickey Mouse Griffey run.
You know what? The prediction is a good idea. We'll do some predictions next game. That's a good idea.
This man said Mickey Mouse
Next game, we'll
Griffey
get a
run.
prediction all set up. Listen, Chad, not my stub guy. If you know, you know. Thank you.
We're not being disciplined, man.
This is incredible.
Yeah, Chad, you know, he's going for the Griffey speed run right now. Just know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. He's not even gonna have Chipper Jones. Be ready for it.
Damn! Damn!
And I know he's listening to me right now. It's truth. It's truth.
Damn!
I know he's listening to me.
I'm just not going to swing at anything else now until 2 strikes. I'm not getting any good
Wow. The council or the rogue? That's a tough one, man. I don't know. I don't know, like, why the rogue went off and went roguish, but
Speaking of locking in, dude, he can't.
I'm leaning council as of now.
He can't lock in, dude.
All right, Luke.
He can't lock in right now. He doesn't have the hitting.
I do not,
approach
Aqua.
Right now. He just kind of.
Foghorn Leghorn Griffey. Oh my god.
I know
Yeah. So it's so interesting to see. Like Ray does like the take.
I still think Scan gave me COVID, so I would lose first place. Hashtag Scanford. Hashtag Scancel culture.
That pitch right in the corner gets him each time. Just a little bit low. It's that low little ground out. Oh, it's so tough to elevate that.
Come on, Fernando. Come on, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie, this game's gone really quick. We had that over under of 11, and it kind of got crossed easily. But it's been basically like really slow since. We're probably not going to see as big of an offensive week like we did last week with the out of position guys.
Scanford gave Tim COVID. Let's go.
Hashtag Scanford gave Tim COVID. Okay. There's a double diss in there. We're calling me Scanford and we're calling Swanee Tim.
This is incredible.
Oh God, almost left.
This is incredible.
Yeah, it's bad. Zach is really bad, man.
Man, that almost left. That would have been wild. That would have been wild if that one left. Oh, that one's gonna go though. How much distance does he get? Oh, whoa, that carried a good bit. Chat, what do you guess? What distance do you think we have?
I'll explain later, Aqua. There's a whole big thing going on.
I want to see some numbers.
If you guys want to catch up on all of the drama that happened today, go to Dugout Creative's Twitter at Dugout Creative.
Come on,
You'll get caught up on all the drama that happened today.
440. So 440 for Ray.
Do we pinch hit here
Reed, right now it's Ray versus Thuuuuney and then DC versus Day.
He's got
Then
4
it's me
pinch
versus
hitters left.
Ants
Who do you
and
use these pinch
Truman
hitters on, Ray?
versus
It's a 5th inning.
Scan, I believe.
It's a bottom of the 5th.
Can't trust anyone under 4 feet tall. Okay, listen here. You guys are seeing Dr.
Scanfred,
out there, okay?
because you know he's
You are
taking points from
disrespecting
people.
the
He's acting
commissioner
like a
of this league
dictator.
right
He's
now,
like
okay?
Robert
Thank you.
Manfred. You know, the MLB commissioner, except we're calling him Scanfred. Hashtag
He doesn't know
Scan
if he wants to
variant.
pinch it. Honestly, dude, you gotta pinch hit if it were me. You gotta hit, man. You gotta swing the twig.
Scanfred gave Truman's Disco Cats COVID.
3 feet 10. Okay, see.
I fixed it for you, Goobs.
Wow, the disrespect in this chat. The cap on this app.
6'9", baby. Let's go.
Down with Disco COVID.
Scanfred gave Truman. Okay, we would never give the Disco Cats. The Disco Cats get paid for all the work they do, okay? Also, you imagine if he covered first base there, he would have been easily gunned. Does he take out John King now with 2 outs?
Hashtag not our commish. This is incredible, bro.
Oh,
This is great.
that looks like a lot more proof than you have on Ants. Here's the thing, Reddy. With that picture of me, there is an original picture posted earlier.
Grant this man
with my normal
our
legs in there.
finest
Okay.
mangoes.
The picture was posted earlier.
And invite
It
him
was
to the
out there
dugout.
before. You could tell the
He can
image
scam.
was picked up and edited, and I was shrunk in
Nailed
that
it.
image. Okay, it is easy to tell. However, I do have to say, we have
Hashtag
evidence of
Scanfred
Ants
gave
prior
Swan
to the
COVID.
game-
Let's
the game last
go.
week, going into TJ's chat and typing, "Hey, if we get into mercy territory, just let some runners in so we can keep this game going. You could score. Think about it."
Oh my gosh, dude.
And TJ actually doing that in the 9th inning, so like, or the 8th inning, whatever inning it was. So listen, I don't make the rules,
Yeah, true.
but you guys, there's way more evidence on that than me being under 5 feet.
Scanford would get
Don't
dunked
even
on by
solve that ball right
Beetlejuice
there. The ball
Green.
is just demolished. I think that ball vaporized it was carrying out. Griffey getting to another one. Perfect out to right center. That's a nuke job right there. Piss missile. Absolutely urinate on that one. Let's see how far. 469.
470, baby.
Damn you fine.
Calls
New
himself
high
commish,
for
then
Ray.
says, I don't make the rules.
And his
True.
3rd home run above 450 feet. So he
True.
has 4 home runs today in the bonus. So he's getting 3 above 450, which is 30 points, plus another 5 for the 1 above 425. I want to see guys hit above 475 or someone hit 500. That's what I want to see.
A midget gave Swan COVID.
See, here's the thing. Someone needs to take this message, screenshot it out of context. Wait, a midget gave Graceful Swan COVID? Hashtag Scanford gave Swan COVID. Just that sentence out of context is just hilarious. But no, that's not true. Nobody has been given COVID. I don't know who you guys think I am. You think I'm just someone who has the power to control disease? Like, who do you think I am?
Let's go. Chipper's ready. Hey, I'm ready. Chipper's got one here too, man. I'm gonna tell you that. Chip's got one right here too, man.
Hashtag Scanacron.
Oh, jeez. New symptoms include a booster
Hey,
seat.
it's a good inning right there. We're getting a lot of home runs. That's all we can ask for.
Okay, that's actually a creative one. That's actually a creative one.
New symptoms include needing a
You
booster
need to get
seat.
your COVID-19 booster seat.
This
Oh
is
my God.
incredible.
Let's not talk about COVID, okay? Thank you. There actually is a chance I do have that. I gotta get myself tested tomorrow. You guys hear me coughing? There's at least a slim chance that is it right now. Oh man, you guys are.
I love how
just
Scan
absolutely
went from
roasting
like
and toasting me in these
the
streets, but
everybody's favorite person in the community, like in terms of like he's such a nice guy and all that, to everybody is slandering him.
12-6 now. I think if Thuuuuney wants a chance, he needs run this inning.
This is so funny. Hashtag
Yeah,
Scan is a
get that center
Teletubby.
going. Get that center going.
Scan
Thuuuuney.
is a Teletubby.
Here's the. I know it sucks as a check swing, but you shouldn't be swinging at that pitch altogether. I think. Also, he's listened to some slappers in his stream, by the way.
Wait for me.
Good takes.
Keeps on rolling. Boston is elite,
Oh,
chat.
did he get it? I think he did.
He got it.
There it is. Another one for Thuuuuney. It's definitely not over 350 feet yet. 344.
That ain't 425. We'll take that.
It's a good
though.
cut.
Oh my
You
God.
take the bomb. That'll leave in the stadium. You need to string a couple of those type of hits together. Oh, he's going to get that up the middle.
Dude, that's in the PCI.
Oh, stop, Thuuuuney.
Remind me to take minus 100 away for this whining.
Oh,
All I hear is
stop.
whining out here.
It's in the PCI.
Knock it off, Thuuuuney. Lock it on in, buddy. God, I love messing with him with this stuff. Did he get that? Yeah. He got that one. That's got to be above.
He's complaining, but
that's
he's in
for sure.
second place with an 0-4 record, chat. This is bullshit.
How much did he get in that one? What's the over-under on the distance here? What do you guys think he got in this one?
Scan Jong-un. Oh my God.
I'm going to guess 457 on that one. Oh, 480.
Hashtag free
That's our
Thuuuuney's
first
forearms.
475 plus on the night. Thuuuuney's got the longest one. That's for sure. He's got the longest jack. And that's his first one above 475. So that is a 15-point bonus. So Thuuuuney's sitting at 20 points on the bonus, while Ray is sitting at 35
Damn.
in our bonus right now. Ray's hit 3 above 450 and 1 at 425. Thuuuuney's hit 1 at 475, but only 1 at 425.
Literally had no idea what to do there. No clue.
Yeah, Oprah scan. Oprah scan is what you guys need to be calling me. Just, you get a point deduction. You get a point deduction. You get a point deduction.
You get a point
But if any of
deduction.
you guys who are in the league talks up a little too much today, you may be seeing a point deduction. Don't defy me.
I need to put good swings on the rest of the game.
If he gives me a deduction
did
for
you get
saying
that
that he
one?
gave me
It's
COVID.
just underneath that one. That's one of those like 50-50s if they're squared up or not.
Solar cranks 140, Big Hurt takes 140.
Gets 2, which is nice. But man, the student needs to string together a big inning here. He needs to put together a couple runners. Honestly, like 6-run inning for Ray is very plausible here. It really is.
Look who else is in his bullpen.
A 6-run
The
inning
chat's
is
all
very
saying
plausible.
Scan gave Swan COVID. Let's go.
Great bullpen arms back there, man. I don't know, man. This feels like I said, I hit one at 41. Other than that, man, I mean, 40 right there.
I think there should be a deduction.
Chat, I gave no one COVID. Thank you. That's not how this works. Thank you. Thank you. Now this is slander, or is it libel? I always forget the terms. But one of those things. Oh, that's a dot for Thuuuuney.
Come on, buddy.
Scandamir Putin.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
That's a bad.
Oh my God.
Right below the zone there. That's not what I'm hearing.
No, I'm gonna get a multiplier now.
Okay.
Hashtag
okay.
Scan Mussolini.
Listen, if you guys have brains and you saw all the conversation today, you know my argument
Come on, Mikey.
that ants and TJ colluded is way stronger of an argument than anything you guys are saying.
Come on, Mikey.
Hey, we are plenty talking about the game. We are plenty talking about the game ahead of us here.
Dude, that was
Stinker right down the middle, by the way. Did he get that one? Nope. Man,
There's
both
always
these
got to be
teams have gotten
someone to
good
ruin the
swing out of
fun.
them. Who's been offered their PCIs.
Depends on how
Often their
good you are when
PCIs
this
just a
starts to
smidgen. They've
yourself.
been they're jamming their PCIs in the corners here.
There's always got to be someone that ruins the fun.
It's been a really bad inning, man. Come on, Schwarber. Come on, buddy.
Oh, did he get? Oh no,
1, 2, 3.
man. You know
That's a common pitcher.
the pitch to get Ray out is that down and away slider.
Oh,
You
really?
throw that down and away slider just outside the zone. It feels like it's impossible for him to hit that. ball
Hashtag
hard
Javier
early.
Cheesy.
It's just a
Ray
weak
Baez.
little ground out. He's a little early on. there's the same type of pitch, cutter away. These are having a tough time holding that corner of the zone there. Figure you only swing at that pitch if you're in a 2-strike count. There's no reason to swing at that pitch early on in the count. You're seeing a lot of it this game.
I need to swing it like high percentage pitches, like that.
Oh, bye.
Oh, that's a beauty. Backdoor cutter that goes right into the barrel of the
Oh,
bat.
bye.
Lou Gehrig going Oppo Taco with the perfect. Is he gonna
Oppo Taco.
I'm gonna say this one is 445. He hit it a little bit on the line with 420. Blaze it, baby. No bonus for him, but 420 on the dot. Nuts.
Scandamort. He who must not be scammed.
That's what Thuuuuney needs to do a little bit more of. He needs to really hit those fastballs when he gets them over the plate. This game looks like collusion. What collusion do you think is going on this game? But yeah, 9-12 here in the 7th. I mean, this game's close. And it should be some like pretty good scores. I would say right now, if I were to guess, Thuuuuney probably holds the lead points-wise.
I'm going to be on the Dugout Creative Blacklist, but this is quality. I don't think you are.
Hitting well for his own sake.
I don't think you've said anything that bad.
Ray's going to need to put up a lot more runs to get the
Goobs, you got to
points
understand, like,
really what matters
they are not all about family friendly.
do what's good for your own, you know. You don't want to be
You're good, man.
constantly focusing on what everyone else is doing. You got to put up a good week for yourself. That's all.
Joseph
that matters.
Scanlon. I said Scan Mussolini.
Fry coming on in. Oh, he's got Zanino on the bench. He just mentioned. Because when you bring in Zanino, I think you.
Someone in chat just said we need to review all of Oompa Scan's action as commissioner.
This would be a very good
True.
Zanino, righty lefty with that 125 power. Ooh, with swings like that, yeah. You better get a hit with Schwarber if he is going to bring him in. That's for sure. Good take. It's a good take right there. You know, you guys are gonna make me ban the word Oompa Scan. God, the fact that I actually said Oompa
Bring this
Scan,
man our finest court
and
and bring him the jury. He can come.
Bring this man our finest court. Bring him the jury. He can come. I get the reference, Swanee. I get the reference.
You better.
But also, no court session
Bitch.
shall be held. Thank you. The decision has been made. It is final. Bring this man our finest points. Ooh.
Why don't you have a card? What do you mean, Eric?
1-1 count. Oh, you got to be ready for that.
199 overall.
The
Appreciate it, bro. I don't think I want to be in the game though. It wouldn't be realistic. I don't even want like
Those
caps in the
inside
game.
stickers you really got to be ready for.
So I
They
wouldn't
only
really want to be in the
freeze
game, you
just
know.
enough to get you laid on them
Or if I
regularly, you
was,
gotta
make me
dial
like
it in.
really shitty so no one would use me.
I mean, Thuuuuney's keeping up with Ray. Ray just needs that big inning. Ray just needs that big inning.
Come on, Fernando.
Or make me like a skin.
Nando,
You know?
Mickey, and then pitcher up. He's definitely
The
gonna put up a
graceful
pinch
swan
hitter.
skin. That'd be lit.
Oh, he's jamming that PCI up. That PCI is up there. Oh,
Man.
oh man. Chad, we're just playing a game today, or we're just playing a game where we come up
Short
with the best
people can't be
hashtags for
trusted.
standards here.
I like it right there.
Gotcha, Luke.
Chad, we're
Welcome
saying
back, bro.
5'9" is short. Is that what we're saying in here?
Swan
Is
equals
that what we're
Mickey
saying in
Janis.
here?
No, I don't throw a
We're saying that
knuckleball.
5'9" is short.
That's a good pitch.
The disrespect. The disrespect from you all. You know, I'll talk to my lawyers about those images that have been going around.
Good. Let's go.
Oh, good take. Going
Scan
back
the
to
Hobbit. Oh no.
Doesn't touch the zone. Mickey Mantle, who has a home run and 2 singles this game, has a chance to go 4 for 4. Honestly, Josh Osich here, kind of giving me Andrew Miller vibes with that release point. I'll be trying to throw that cutter across my body.
Yeah, Luke.
Side here.
Honestly, what would be dope
got
is
a little
creator
too much
codes.
blade on that one. Late side of good. Mickey again.
Where if
with
someone
Luke
like
again.
buys stubs, they can use a creator
He's gonna
code.
score him. He's gonna send him.
You know,
He
like
should
Call
score
of
him.
Duty and Epic and all them have that. It would be awesome if they could
RBI
add
for
that.
Mickey. It's a 13-9 game, and Ray is just dialed in.
Give me a
Softy
Swan
here.
creator
I'm gonna go
code, you know?
Softy here.
Bring in Tyler O'Neill here.
Oh, he's gonna go Tyler O'Neill. Okay, gonna go Tyler O'Neill.
Goobs, you can't say no 5'9" slander if you're not
But
5'9".
probably will be plenty good versus righties. You have 2 innings here where you put up your big innings here.
Last part of his bullpen is, I feel like not great. I got one more lefty left here. Got one more left here, so we gotta be.
Use code Mickey Mouse for 10% off your sub order. So that would be yours then, right?
We just need a 10 run right here. That's what we need to do.
Looking out for my short kings.
Yeah, he just wants.
I
some
said
mercy.
you're not 5'9". That doesn't mean you're taller than 5'9".
I think
Oh, you gotta be earlier than that. That's a good pitch.
Wow.
That would have got out.
Oh, he caught it. Wow.
Got him.
That's a late side of good for you right there.
I was
Just
really
missed
on
that,
it.
but
I
like
was
that
really
pitch is
on it.
like located perfectly at spot. Just a smidgen late. That's a ball you really want to pull down the line right there and hitting at the right center. It'd be tough to
typed that
hit
in the
line
wrong
with
chat,
that late
Goobs?
Side of good timing and that big exit velo fall off.
Rob Hummer, yeah. Get through there.
Ooh.
There's been a lot of hits this game. That's showing me out.
That's one of those like
Hashtag
one of those
Goobs is
hits that
below
you
average.
either
Oh
get
my
a
God.
ground ball or the hard ground ball or the little rollover one. Ray will absolutely take that luck though. He needs to keep up putting 5 runs away from a mercy territory. We're just getting a mercy here.
You can't reach me to
Love
fight
see
with your
him put up a
feet.
big inning
Oh
here
my
and get the
God.
mercy, but that might not be easy with how this team is played.
I've been missing so many good pitches.
Oh.
So many good pitches.
Oh,
That's gonna
okay.
be just short too.
I thought that was gonna go out for a
Warning track
sec.
Power. These dudes aren't teeing off. They're just hitting warning track power. They're like just missing.
Except he can open bottles with its PP. This is true. He can. This is true.
They're gonna kind of jamming their PCIs on the corners a good bit. They gotta have that relaxed thumb.
Come on, Chipper. Come on, buddy.
Okay, Goobs. Whoa. Whoa, Goobs.
Come on, get out.
Bye.
That's a swing.
Bye.
Last pitch.
Bye.
Last at bat.
Over the trees.
3 more runs here. We need 3 more runs here.
Beauty of a cut from Chipper. 3 runs
Over
away
the
from mercy, guys.
trees.
Just try to get it. That's gonna be his goal to try to get. How far did that one go? How far did that one go?
How far did you
We gotta
go
check
to
on that, how
be
far- I
corrupt?
think he skipped the replay, so we don't know how far it went.
Wow.
But I don't know if it was actually 400. It's probably fine.
Okay, man. Hey, keep this thing going.
We are
How
gonna
was that
assume
place,
that it
I
is
will
below
say.
400.
We got 20 hits right now. 16 runs. That's okay.
Yeah, 20 hits, 16 runs. Ray's looking pretty good on points. Oh, he's Mickey Janis in the pen.
Former
love it.
D1 athlete. Oh my God.
Jonathan Cheshire has the bullpen here to get 3 outs for RayCheesy. Gonna try to get these 3 outs here so we can keep this game where it's at and hopefully get a mercy for himself next inning. That
Woo,
is the
Thuuuuney!
goal. Oh, that's demolished. Oppo Taco for Max Muncy. Jonathan Cheshire getting smacked here a little bit to start.
I don't think so.
408, yeah, not on that one. No big distance on that one. No bonus points. As in, they've hit a lot of home runs, but not as many of them. have
I'll
been,
get the middle.
Super squared up.
Let's go, Thuuuuney.
Only been a handful
go,
of home
baby.
runs hit really far to these games, or to this game.
Ooh, does he take out Brad Brock? He does.
Here is Mikey Z, who's made a lot of appearances in this league because of the attribute thresholds he has. He has the 125 power and that low contact versus right. He's been a big part of a couple weeks.
Check
here.
DMs.
Come on, Mike.
Oh,
That one there.
that's a
Ooh.
pitch that could have been double play right there.
W,
He was lucky
Blacker.
That was a foul ball.
Read that at all. That looked like a sinker out of the hands. That was
Man,
weird.
Mr. Cheshire here looking a little nasty out of the bullpen here. Honestly, he's looking really nasty.
Yep. Mike Zuzino. According to Scuffy.
This guy's got a funky delivery, man.
This is actually nasty. You guys seen this release point? This is what happens when
It's
you
Adam
let Ray
Simbers.
scout or play a lot of BR this year. Only Ray would know about how nasty this dude is. I'm trying to think of whose release this is. I mean, it looks a lot like a cap release.
Do you use
That is for
TweetDeck
sure.
Blacker?
Definitely a lot
I know
like a
J-Man does, but do you?
release.
Good to have you back in the stream, by the way.
Oh, it's a good pitch.
It's a good. Hey, that's a good piece of hitting.
Thuuuuney puts up a 3-run bomb here. Ooh.
Good to have you back in the stream, by the way, man.
That the Adam Simber delivery makes sense. Makes sense. It's nasty. It's tough to hit. Oh, he missed it. He missed that one. Stays out of double play though. He's lucky it's not a double play.
This is borderline cap, pretty much. Come on, Lou.
This dude's nasty. Jonathan Cheshire. I hope to see this guy regularly in the rest of these games this week. This dude seems like a
Tweet what? It's called
dude.
TweetDeck.
Oh, Lou.
You can like customize your Twitter viewing experience
Yeah, wow.
essentially,
Early side of good net stayed foul. That's unfortunate.
Underneath it. I'm gonna
and it automatically refreshes.
home run, dude. That's so frustrating.
That is sadness. That foul ball is sadness, you know. That right there is sadness. But you know, as far as say, you know, Ray is behind Thuuuuney here. Thuuuuney is second in the leaderboard, so you know. I would be pretty okay with him getting a mercy here and passing him for the sake of the league.
I gotta end the game here, man.
Ryan Baraki coming in. 4-run inning for Ray, and he gets the mercy.
I do not. Fair enough.
Is he
I
gonna
tried.
lock
I
it on in?
like the look of normal Twitter better, honestly.
It's not, Zach. It's not an L rule. It's actually a really good rule. There's a wide
Congratulations, farting.
So there has to be a multiplier. It's like somebody like
Ryan
DCCL
Baraki also is a pretty favorited
other guys, he would
lefty reliever, by the way.
You're a
Got pretty
favorited
nasty stuff
lefty
in that
reliever.
sinker. I remember using this card in BR back a couple years ago, and he was a pretty solid one. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't a common back then.
There's one.
Ooh,
That's gone.
that's beautiful.
There we go.
That's a
baby.
beauty from Ray. See how far that one goes.
That was probably like 420.
That's fair, Blacker. That's fair.
I'm gonna guess this one just over 400. Say 409. That was just one of those balls that it was hit hard, but it was just a line drive.
Yeah, hopefully they find to him next year. Yeah. How we got?
Let's
Yep,
see.
Blacker. Yep.
423.
Oh, 423, so just short of the bonus.
Hashtag scan as a
I got
lefty
an extra
reliever.
5 points to
Yep.
get that ball 2 feet
I agree.
further, you know. Some may say I intentionally made sure that ball stayed 2 feet short. Some may not.
I agree.
Come on, baby.
Ooh, that was a nice cough.
Get through there.
Here's the interesting thing. He had Salvador Perez off the bench.
Hey, what's up?
Interesting, Luke. I bought one of those at one point. It came with a keyboard, mouse, and headset.
They're gonna find
And that's what I used when I first started streaming. It was like $40 for all three.
two multipliers. We've talked about
And a mouse pad.
Are you sure about that, Ray? I don't know, dude. I feel like you could use a 1.0 multiplier, you know? Maybe we'll bump Thuuuuney down to a 1.0 too. I think that would be very fun. Right? I think that would be very fun if we bumped Thuuuuney down to a 1. I mean, I don't see why not, right, chat? Who says no, right?
That's caught.
Oh, is that
Oh my
it did
God,
get
it got out.
Another one for Ray. He probably doesn't need to replay that.
Scan is the Brokeman's
That's a
Courage
short one right
JD.
there.
Oh no. You should put that in the
Yeah,
chat.
It's not 400. We know that one's sub 400. We know that.
Interesting, Luke.
343.
343, not a concern on that one.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, Mickey.
So right now, it seems like in this game, Ray is leading the longest home run. Actually, no, Thuuuuney's leading the longest home run race with 480.
Hi.
Another one? Okay, let's get
But is Ray?
Ray's
is it-
about to
that's the
mercy.
thing, He's teeing off right now. He's one at.
Ray's
one run
about to
away from the
mercy.
Mercy here. He is close to finishing. I think he's gonna.
Mickey, my boy.
I think he's gonna finish this up this inning. He's one run away.
450 at least. Give me at least 450 here, please.
441.
441.
Suck it, Ray.
That's another one for him. Above 425. That's a bonus 5 points. Ray's gonna be looking pretty good. He's been looking pretty good after his game, I would say.
Is that cool? Oh, good question, Panda. Good question.
Did we just say Scan is broke man's courage, JD?
I want to get more so done with the game.
Okay.
Set something up, I guess. So that makes
Scan a
sense.
booster. Okay. See,
Scan killed Dumbledore.
I mean, here's Salvador Perez coming off the bench finally.
I saw it, Blacker. That was
Yeah, I
funny.
remember last year you had a gold prospect card that was pretty nasty. This year, though, probably not as nasty, that's for sure.
Come on.
One chance to mercy this game here, or at least one
It's a bad swing right
chance.
there. It's a bad swing right there.
That mercy, I mean, at this point, Ray's not going to get another at-bat past is very likely. Let's do. He has a comeback of the ages. So if it's him, you want that mercy rule right now. You want to end this game right here.
No clues will be had here.
Someone actually defending Scan in the chat. Crazy.
Ooh, good take.
Win the league? I don't know.
Good
I don't think
take.
Ray's Bounty Infinite.
Is that going to get through?
Thuuuuney, why are we diving, bro?
Early into the side.
We got Kenny G. Come on, Kenny.
Ken Griffey Jr. with a chance to walk this off. I mean, honestly, if Ray is confident, he could put on a couple runners here and try to maximize on his score.
Ooh.
It's another
sad.
good swing from Griffey. He's been on it with Griffey this game, man. And this could be good for him. Get a couple runners on if he hits.
Chat, in between games, Ants is going to be in the booth to defend his case.
Is loaded. Oh no.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, what is he doing here? He's got to put in a lefty here, right?
Okay.
Going
you're
lefty,
trying to
lefty
get-
versus
you're trying to
Babe.
get a lefty in here? Okay. Okay.
But this is best case scenario for Ray. If Ray gets into one here and hits it
I like
out,
Nick Ramirez,
that's a
man.
grand slam, and he
Nick Ramirez.
maximizes on his runs.
Yeah, he's nuts, dude. He's nuts.
Damn, Goobs. You got to do him like that.
Oh, good take.
Come
He
on.
isn't quite that. All right.
It's
We
not
saw
seen
some
to be any
shit
collusion in
yesterday.
This game, Jake. Did he get it?
He got out of
did
it.
not. The mercy has been fumbled away.
Yeah, that been
I don't know.
so
Maybe you have to
late.
double check the messages.
Collusion!
Make sure that Ray didn't say to Thuuuuney, "Hey, you know, I'll won't mercy you to give you a couple more at bats in the game."
That was
No, I
collusion.
think they colluded before this game. It would make zero sense for Thuuuuney to walk the bases loaded. If Ray
Collusion, I do
intentionally
declare.
not gonna get the mercy.
Crazy.
See, here's the issue. This is not collusion. This is not the case. This sounds like someone who has actually been accused, and rightfully so, of collusion, trying to deflect a little bit. That's what this sounds like. But Thuuuuney's actually giving him a chance here. Whether he wins or loses this game,
Oh, what was that
he's
swing?
gonna get a chance to score
Does that
some
drop?
runs.
No.
Lead the league in being awful on pitches inside. I'm gonna be straight up with everybody. I didn't mean to swing there at all.
Also, I fucking vibe with Thuuuuney's shirt.
Well, I mean, I hope your body pressed X. I don't know what else would press X, Thuuuuney. But yeah, that's the thing with Thuuuuney. I feel like he just kind of he's been given a chance here, but he's kind of mentally checked out. You know, that's a good cut right there.
Scan for a Snape.
That's a
Hey, he
good-
was a good guy in the end.
I mean, listen, he can put up a few runs and he'll likely beat Ray in points. But at this point, he might not beat Ray in points as a 2-time multiplier. Yeah, Thuuuuney has got a very nice shirt rocking there. You know,
Thuuuuney's a
maybe
whole
he
ass
gets
vibe.
100
Right now
points
he
for
is,
that.
yeah.
Maybe he just gets 100 points for the shirt. 'Cause that's a look right there. He's probably going to be the best looking player of the bunch of us this week. I know Swanee won't be, that's for sure. Ooh. Late on an inside changeup.
That's just
Ray
fucking
is 1
rude.
out away from winning himself
That
a
is
ball
fucking
game here.
rude, by the way.
1 out away. Steve Cishek, very popular common type pitcher. Tasked to get one last out here. What?
I
pitch
know,
does he go
homie. I
to?
know.
I bet he starts on an away pitch.
That boy
with his
Swift.
eye outside.
Fucking
comes
love
back
Ben.
Inside with a sinker. Oh no, he's gonna go lefty left. He's gonna go to Cody Reed. Cody Reed with a chance to get the out.
Oh, Muncie in the gap.
That's a good swing from Thuuuuney. Gonna keep the game going here. 2nd and 3rd. 2 outs here. If he can put up a couple more runs, that helps him out points wise. If he scores DC, it's another 50 plus points for him. Probably 100 because it's 2 times multiplier. Now you've got Soler and he's got his pinch hitters. He's gonna pitch to Soler here, but he's not gonna give you anything to hit, I think.
Oh.
Man, I just wish he was.
We're
ready for that
thanking
fastball,
follows
that
when you're in a
inside
tournament
sinker.
game?
just mentally ready to time that early on account because he gets that pitch a little bit often.
Lock it in,
He's gonna
Thuuuuney.
crush one of those at some point. Ooh, there's that. We would've hit that.
Stop.
Thuuuuney, stop it.
Awesome. GG's, man.
Stop it, you.
GG's
Stop
to Ray,
it.
You know?
GG's.
My God,
GG's
Thuuuuney.
to Thuuuuney and Ray.
There's no shot we're complaining
Thuuuuney,
about
don't leave the
that.
Discord. He left the Discord. No, Thuuuuney. No, Thuuuuney.
What the fuck?
Someone tell him to get back into Discord right now, or I deduct points from him. Someone
Oh,
tell him
wow.
in the chat right now. And I'm
Oh,
actually
wow.
serious with that one. Get back in that Discord where he gets deducted from points. I promise you. I'll do it. I'll do it. Get back in that Discord, Thuuuuney. You're not leaving yet. You're not leaving yet, Thuuuuney. Get on in there. Get on in there. You ain't leaving yet, buddy. Well, I guess we have to get Ray in the booth first, since Thuuuuney has decided to leave us in the Discord. We'll get Ray in on here. GG's to these dudes, by the way. There he is, Ray.
Oompa
Yo, how you
scam,
feeling
Fred?
after
Oh
that
my
game,
God.
bro?
Yo, sorry, my bad. I apologize.
My
All
bad.
good?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed. A little disappointed, to be honest with you. I was hoping to get a little bit more going on there. It took a long time. But either way, I guess it is a W, so I guess I'll take that. But yeah, I wish I would have got a little bit more going there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, with the team build and all that stuff going on this week, I think the potential for runs could have been more. Both you guys kind of missed some mistakes at points that could have really allowed those innings to keep going. But if there's anything you did well, you actually scored well.
What did Thuuuuney say?
You're gonna actually
He
get
he
40
complained that
extra
he swung
bonus
at a pitch
points
low and away out of
for,
the zone and he
the
grounded
home
out
run
to second
distances
base.
you said.
He's like,
So
well, that was a home run for
even though,
Ray
you know,
all
there was an
game.
opportunity for more. You definitely outdid Thuuuuney points wise with those distances. So good work on that one.
Yeah. And obviously, he had a lot of really, really shallow home runs, except the one obviously with Horace Taylor. They had that 480, but other than that, a lot of shallow home runs. So I'm hoping maybe that helps me out. But if I had to guess, I probably again am gonna lose on the multiplier or on the point system. I'll take the win with that, but I'll probably lose again on the multiplier, unfortunately.
I mean, listen. I mean, no matter how that final point score looks, I mean, you put out a good game. 19-10 is no slouch. We'll take that as a win. And I'm interested to see how to go the rest of the week. How do you think the other games are going to pace themselves this week in comparison to that?
I think the biggest thing was when to pinch hit and when not to. I ended up batting twice with pitchers because, the last thing you want to happen is to run out of bullpen arms and then, just arms in general.
Y'all just having
so
fun out
that's
there.
a really big thing.
Panda, do you watch
not
me when I
pinch
play
hit,
this?
too quick, or to not get those guys out of the game? Because I think in the long run, that'll really hurt
We
you.
can't
And
say
we
that
have
in
quite
my
a few,
chat based on how I
relievers left, so,
act
that turned out
during
pretty
these
well,
games.
but yeah, that's the thing. You gotta pace yourself with those relievers and those pinch hits. That's a big thing right there.
We got to remember
Yeah, so
how
you guys
I
trying
act
to
in
really
these
keep
games,
it
all
going,
right?
like, keep them available for as long as possible. I can see that was a part of the strategy, and I was thinking of points. Like I was wondering what would have happened if you put in Salvador Perez earlier on in the at bat with like Schwarber up in the dish. I'm at points, but I think that's gonna be that's.
Oh,
probably
really,
the big
Panda?
part of the week.
Demon Swan.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to throw him in
Demon
there, but I
Swan
think
is
it's
an
so much
alter
more
persona
useful
in this
to
league, bro.
have him, to pinch it for the pitcher if you have a chance for that.
I
Obviously, that
put
last
on
one
an
with Babe
alter
Ruth, I really wish I
persona,
would've
that's
done
for
something
sure.
with it. If I could have got a home run right there, win by 13 runs instead, I probably would have solidified that point total. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out there.
Well, yeah, dude. I know the score. I mean, the game went the way it did, but we're actually tallying the scores. I'm looking at the scores now. I think you're gonna be pretty happy with the outcome as we're
Ooh.
getting it going here. GG's again, dude. We're gonna get Thuuuuney in on here and hear his thoughts. GG's again, my dude, and appreciate you going out there and showing out again, bro.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for manning the booth by yourself tonight. I know it's not an easy task, so thank you for doing that, and hopefully the next game will be just as good.
No problem, bro. You're lucky I'm not taking points away from you, and I'll put you back in the chat. And I'll see you again on another one, bro.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good one, man.
All right, let's get Thuuuuney in on here and hear his thoughts. Let's drag him on in. Mr. Thuuuuney, bro, how we feeling after that game?
I want to take the words of Beer Bandit in the Dugout chat and say I'm just here so I don't get fined at this point.
I mean, listen. We need to hear our post game thoughts from the Thuuuuney. You know, it's something that we need to hear from you. And listen, I mean, I know the game went the way it did, but those will happen. How do you feel about how you played that game?
That's
well,
good.
Clearly I didn't play very well. I mean, the best game that I played was the game versus Day, obviously, even though I ended up losing that one. Then the one I played versus you,
He did lose that one.
Too, but
I remember.
like something that I really noticed from, and this sounds like really dumb to like talk about this as someone playing a video game, but like the game versus Day was like our winter break. So like I was sleeping in, I was only playing video games, but now with like my school, like we're transitioning everything to online learning because of, you know, COVID and everything. And dude, it's been like, it was a
Hashtag scan
stressful
gave
day,
Swan
and
COVID.
I could not lock on to pitches at all. So like if anybody feels like when they're playing, like, hey, one day I suck and one day I'm not great, maybe think about like your day. Like I feel like a lot of people can kind of vibe with that if you don't feel right, then you don't play the game very well. That was kind of how it went with me today.
Damn, crazy.
I've had those nights too where I was traveling or like going back and forth setting up stuff, and I hopped on, I was just dead. So I absolutely relate to you. But I mean, listen, 10 runs ain't no slouch. I mean, you still went out there and looked solid. We're very close to getting the points tallied here, and I know with the sake of the multiplier, you probably won't be too disappointed though. But I think I think you actually really like the outcome of this game. This game was actually a very close one score wise. Funny enough, with how the point bonuses and all that. How'd you you do anything different to try to hit the ball further or anything, or are you just trying to focus on hitting home runs in general?
Well, at one point, I tried serenading Ramon. At another point, I tried, you know, blessing my bat. At another point, I tried praying to the Holy Spaghetti Monster.
You can barely
above.
hear
I mean,
scan.
at this point, every week has been, I stare at my PCI and I look at like 83-mile-an-hour feedback weekly to like a second baseman, and I look in the camera and I'm like, what is happening? And it's been that every single week. So until I find out the answer to that question,
Yeah, Thuuuuney's mic is just louder than all hell in Discord.
Yeah, it's tough to do anything with. It's basically a 50-50 shot. If you get him to the infield, you hit it right to a fielder. And I saw a little bit of that game where I got a couple of those hits in. Felt like every one of those you got was an out. So I feel your pain. But speaking of which, let's see what the score is.
Yeah,
for our games. Like I said, I don't think you'd be disappointed. This actually is one of our closest game all time so far. 772 for you, Thuuuuney, and then a 752 for
super
Ray.
Close.
So a 20-point margin. The difference in this
0-5, but top of the leaderboard, Mickey Mouse.
Home runs.
Mickey Mouse, Thuuuuney.
Home runs above 425 feet. The ad for 20 points. That was the difference of this game. So,
Mickey Mouse.
That's really incredible, dude. How you feel about that score?
The multiplier that I don't deserve in all of its glory. I've been saying it every week that I feel like I should be closer to like 1.5. But I mean, this week
Dwight?
I played like I needed a ×4 multiplier, like DC territory. I was struggling today, even though I put up 10 runs. But you know, we'll take the 772. That's
crazy.
Like, that's the funny thing about these games is that
Mickey Mouse.
You want to win, but like when I was playing Ray, I was like, just get me to the 9th inning so I can bat one more time and get some more points. And it ended up mattering because those couple hits in the 9th inning worked in my favor to get the win there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, with how the multiplier system and all that is, like, you just gotta do good for your own respect, you know, and everyone's gonna have a chance to compete, in a sense with how these multipliers have been. So, like, I know you're getting
Thuuuuney,
Mickey Mouse and all this for some of these scores you get, but listen, dude, like, you're putting up good games for the sake of yourself. You're going out there and getting the points for it all. So, at the end of the day, that is all that matters here. So, tip of the cap to you, bro. Good
Mickey
job.
Mouse.
Just a gentle nod to the Twitch chat. I teach middle school kids, so they could literally say anything in the Twitch chat, and I will just laugh it off. It's all fun and games here. Mickey Mouse, whatever. It's funny to me.
I relate to the Mickey Mouse thing. I feel you, bro. So we'll let you hop on out here and
no shit.
What you're doing. Appreciate you hopping to the booth, especially at the expense of your point. I think your points appreciate that. And we appreciate you hopping on in and chatting up after the game, bro.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Keep doing your work, man.
All right, brother. We will see you on the other side, my dude.
He's gonna go break something now.
And there we go with Mr. Thuuuuney. I mean, his points are definitely
What's up,
definitely
Busty?
happy for that. That is a 20-point margin for him, so you'll take those. But yeah, we're actually gonna get Ants in here. You guys know hashtag Antsgate out here. All the stuff going on this week. We got
Roll me one Kenobi with the gifted 9 to the channel.
What has happened?
Let's go, baby.
We're gonna hop in.
Gotta pass it on. I appreciate you, bro. Guys, can we get some gifted in the chat for Roll Me, please?
Well,
here we go, chat. Here we go.
So, how are we feeling about the decision made today?
Bunch of hootenanny. That's what it was.
Hootenanny.
It's a bunch of hootenanny. So
It's a bunch of hootenanny.
So
Whoa!
Here's the thing.
That's a
in case
word.
You guys not see the tweets. We have investigated and proven that Ants and Termination colluded with each other in a previous game played, where Ants was in mercy territory of the 9th or the 8th inning, and TJ he had a runner on third, and TJ intentionally let the runners in, and this was a plan from before the game, according to
See, that's where it goes off. That's where it goes off the rails.
Listen, we have video evidence.
If you guys are wondering what it is, here it is.
Hey, if you get in the mercy territory and you have a chance to win, let me score a couple of runs. And
You want the truth? You want the truth?
You want the hit me with the truth. I know the truth.
This is the truth. So what had happened was I did send that message. 100%. That message was sent. I sent that.
Yes, we know that. We know that.
Of course, yeah, of course. However, that message was sent, right, in an unserious fashion. And as we continue, it runs in my family. My man Swan can probably attest. My dad, he makes a lot of jokes, sometimes untimely jokes.
True.
I simply made an untimely joke with TJ prior to the game, which is why, if you notice, I put a winky face. I put a winky face at the end of the message. Everybody knows a winky face. You're just joking.
A winky face says like.
I think you can kind of hear me on the stream.
Joking. See, look, Swan even said true. He knows that my dad makes a lot of jokes.
What I said.
Sometimes at inappropriate times. Runs in the family. Now, I did say that. That message was sent. Now, 100%. This is the truth right here. 100%. In that 8th inning,
Ance's dad is definitely
idea what was
like
happening.
that.
I had no idea what was happening and had no knowledge of TJ's plan to intentionally throw away the ball prior to that happening until I saw the clip of him yelling at me to go home afterwards, which is why I didn't, if you notice, I didn't go on the first one because I was worried about getting thrown out because there were 2 outs and I needed 1 run to score. And I was worried about getting thrown out, so I didn't even send them.
No,
And
I
the
think
second
what
one I
happened
tried and my controller messed up.
I think
And I
what
sent him on
happened
the
is the
third one.
first time you didn't go home because you didn't want to make it look like you were doing something. You know, if you went first pitch, you knew.
No,
what was
I didn't want to
happening,
get
you
out.
went.
I didn't want to get out.
And then after that,
I was worried about
think you did
getting out
genuinely
because
try
I'd
to
seen
second
people get
pitch.
thrown out at home the game before. And I was like, dude, I can't risk it in this situation. Getting thrown out at home to end the game, that's a bad look. That'd be a bad look for me base running Rise. And you know this as well as anybody can. I make a lot of base running errors. I make a lot of base running errors.
I mean, listen, so does
I
the
didn't
other
want to end the
person you
game
were
on a
playing.
base running error.
The person you were playing makes a lot of base running errors too. And he knew
100%.
that he was giving you the opportunity to score. And you were trying, first of all, the first one, I think it was you intentionally trying to be, oh, no, I'm not going to go home first pitch.
No, I did not want to get thrown out at home. I was legitimately scared about getting thrown out at home.
Go home.
The second one, I was spamming L1, it wouldn't go. And then the third one, I was like, okay, I'm going. My question, what am I supposed to do? Not score?
No, you're supposed to score there, but the conversation before and the situation, how it unfolded conversation.
I had no knowledge of the situation at hand at the time in which it took place.
Listen. I was not the only one who made this decision. That is, this was a collaborative effort decision wise.
This is a hose job.
Get out of my booth, Ants. I don't want to hear any more of your nonsense. Let's hop into game number 2, get into the intros, and see what we got. So here we have our predictions for game number 2. We got DC actually winning the Twitter poll versus Day, looking very comfortable according to Vegas. They're looking at the lineup.
How many super fractors, DC? What the fuck?
We got Mike Trout.
The answer is 3,
Ken Griffey
but
Jr.,
still.
Hank Aaron, Chipper Jones, Albert Pujols, Max Muncy, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Kyle Schwarber rounding up the lineup. You're seeing a trend of a lot of the best bats, but also a good mix of lefties and righties, seeing some balance in these lineups. So looking at Day's lineup, let's see who he is rocking. He's got Ketel Marte yet again making another appearance out there at second. Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, Chipper Jones, Babe Ruth, Salvi Perez.
Ketel Marte is a nice one, man.
Jr.
He's so good in this
A lot of
game.
similarities to the other lineups we've covered. Really interesting to see Babe Ruth in the outfield instead of a better defender, but still,
I keep forgetting I'm on two PCs and I have two different mice right now.
Won't mean much at all. Let's hop in the game and see the home runs get hit in game number 2. All right, let's hop on in with DC.
God damn it, his volume keeps changing. What's up, Maxie?
There he is, Mr. DC, bro. How we feeling prior to game number 2 here, bro? Give him a second to unmute. I think he'll get there at some point. Mr. DC.
Yeah,
there he is.
I flew to Tampa and forgot how to work Discord.
I feel
weird
that,
flex.
So,
imagine going to Tampa.
Game number 1.
That game, I don't know. It was a little weird. It kind of, that was a game of runs. It kind of looked like
Digital Karen in the booth.
Like mine and Ray's a little bit. Like Thuuuuney hung in there, and then it was just.
What side we leaning?
Ray just goes on these tears, bro.
I don't know, man.
It's like Ray's a demon.
Ants also said he accidentally bunted in week 1.
He just rips you.
He does, dude.
Or week 2, I should say.
How Ray was playing.
When you had to only power swing and he accidentally bunted.
Or you just expecting all chaos.
There's.
You know, I think
it's a lot of stuff.
Do when you play Day is underestimate Day, because I don't. That's the one thing I haven't done. I'm kind of approaching this kind of like I did Ray's game. Just let's try to get points, you know. And the biggest thing is just don't try to have any of those, 6 or 7 run innings. If you give up 2 or 3 an inning, that's okay. Just go to the next and kind of keep everything in front of you, but just don't let him have a really big inning.
That's a good strategy.
I think a lot of people sleep on Day.
Absolutely,
he can go on these little runs too. We've seen him do that a lot. Like he just goes on these little streaks where he just stomps somebody.
His energy in these games have just been unreal. Like it's almost like near level of like Ants and Swanee, how they dial on in. He gets like that. So like he's gonna pour his heart on this game. So like I think it should be a good one. I'm excited to see. Hopefully a nice little shootout between you guys. Did you think of anything with the team build at all?
No, kind of went with who I felt comfy with out of the requirements and stuff of it. But at the same time, trying to keep the lineup balanced. The only player I'm really worried about that I haven't been hit real well with is Schwarber. Everybody else, though, I'm kind of confident in. And then
there's no date out yet, Maxie, but usually it comes out in March or April.
I rotated the pitching staff around a little bit, but I went into a friendly and kind of tried to just get used to some of the motions and stuff of some of the common players because I've used some of them, but it's been so long because it's been the Moonshot event since we've used a lot of those guys. So I kind of tried to get back used to it, kind of get used to par size and stuff like that. But it's tough, man. Day's not somebody you can, you're gonna have to do like you play Ray or one of the, or you or somebody. You're gonna have to get really unique with some of these pitch locations. So look for me to probably hang a lot of curveballs and them go nearly 500 feet.
Absolutely, bro. I'm excited to watch it. Good luck to you, my dude. And I'm excited to see you go out there and kill it.
Thank you, brother. We're gonna try. It's 9:37 my time. So somebody said slam another G Fuel, and I just drank 1 can. So we don't need to go there.
Oh boy, this man drank a can at 9:30 at night. What a guy! What a guy!
All right, let's get Day in on here now. Let's see what Day has to say here prior to game number 1. I wonder what his thoughts are on DC. There he is, Mr. Day. So, Day, how are you feeling after watching that first game, bro?
Honestly surprised.
Really? You think there's going to be more runs or something?
I did. Because this week, the pitchers are arguably worse. The hitters are arguably better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's arguable. I think that's just what it is.
And the stadium's bigger. And so make that make sense, Scan, okay?
Oh, he got rehired, Panda?
We want to see the ball get teed off here. We want to see tape measure shots here. So we got to go to a 5,000 elevation, use the 125 power, and also, you know who has the bye week this week, right? We gotta let everyone play some catch up this week, if you get what I mean.
Facts, bro. I got my ass kicked last week. I'm looking to strike first, and I'm
Strike
dressed
first
for the
and
occasion. I
strike
got my
hard,
golf
baby.
Outfit on. I got my glove on.
So
we're feeling good.
So you're gonna have the glove on your PCI hand.
Yep, I've already tested it out, and
This man has a batting glove on his left hand.
To use it.
Oh my God.
We'll see if the looks played a part. I mean, just saying. I think bad things would bode for you if you happen to lose this game and you dressed for the occasion. So I hope for that sake you go out there.
Did he say he had an eye black on too?
If we have to make adjustments, we will. Okay. I'm sticking up my guns.
It, bro. Go get it. I'm excited to see how this
Crazy
game goes.
Panda.
Best of luck to you, and I will see you on the other side.
All right, bro.
We'll see you later.
Later.
Alrighty, let's get on to the game number 2 and see what everyone has to get going here. I mean, Day's dressed up in a golf-like uniform here, so you know he's going to be dialed in a good bit with this, but
Craig,
I don't know, man.
Actually, that'd be nice, low key.
It's gonna be
I gotta
tough
start
to
getting my
beat
swing back.
DC with that multiplier in a big offensive week like this, kind of like how Thuuuuney's game went with
Nike. So
Day's
sick,
the
dude.
favorite to win. But
I haven't
there's
owned
the
batting
points.
gloves since my senior year of high school. That was about 20 years ago. So
Best DN for him, and there he's got the lime green hat.
oh my
Christ,
God.
dude. He's got the whole fit. That Mariners hat.
Unbutton that polo
He's
day.
got it dialed in right now.
Slow pitch.
It's gonna be interesting to see how he plays here. I mean,
We're probably gonna make a lot of blitzball
we kinda
content when
saw
I
a
go
little
to
bit too much
California in
aggressive points from
February.
Thuuuuney
So
game number 1. Is Day gonna be able
I
to
gotta,
compose
you know,
himself
swing
and
it bat a
put up
little
good
bit.
swings? Is DC gonna be able to do the same?
Day, we gotta
He's got the
unbutton that
glove
one
on.
time, bro.
Let's go, dude.
Holy shit.
I love it. I love the commitment. Chat, who is your favorite? We'll actually do a prediction in the chat. We'll do a prediction in the chat who you guys think wins.
We all are, Panda. Oh my God, the khakis, the belt, the golf club.
DC
My
or
God.
Day? You guys got
But yeah,
1
the
minute.
playoffs are being held
This is
on
the
land
channel
in Santa
points you
Cruz,
have.
guys.
I definitely will not rig your channel
So
points
all of
to-
us in
to
this
be the
league are
opposite
gonna
of
be
what you did,
together
by the way. Definitely will not
for
happen.
playoffs.
No reason to worry about
TwitchCon?
that.
No, this is in February. TwitchCon's in September.
Look at Day making the bullpen adjustment, putting in Cheshire, Brad Brock, Hildenberger. Let's see what chat has going here. A lot.
Trying to grab a beer? We'll see, man. It depends how much we're like recording stuff. Because for what I heard this last weekend, they literally had people recording the entire time. But if I get breaks and stuff, I'm down to grab a beer with you.
Maybe I'm just have to decide whoever.
An hour from
votes
Santa Cruz?
less
Oh,
ends up
really?
getting more points.
Nice.
You know, if Day
Yeah, I've
is
never
in
been
the
to Cali,
field
man.
with
I'm
the
looking forward to it.
prediction, Maybe we skew the vote to be in his favor. I think that would be very fun. I think that would be fun to rip you guys off some channel points. Am I right?
Ready to dominate.
Let's see. Wow, it's actually a pretty close prediction between the two. Day with the 6,000 points put into it.
I can see the chat.
So we'll have to see what the real winner.
What do you
of
think
this
is the
game
best in the league?
I bet
In the
Day can
DCCL,
win this
Chev.
game, but lose on points.
Chev, definitely. He
No,
mercy
there was not a
Truman.
penalty for using the wrong pitcher last week because he didn't get an out with him.
Red polo, to be honest.
They gave up like a hit, a home run, and then
I can't be swinging at that.
Wait, he
then
used the
eventually
wrong
took him
pitcher?
out, so
Died for me too.
What the
we didn't
fuck
feel there
happened
was a
last
need
week,
to-
man? Whole
to
week
deduct
goes in
points. However,
shambles when I'm not
there
watching.
was a need to deduct points from collusion the other week. Whereas Mangoes, he's on a break. He's on a break. And that is all. He's out on a break for today. You know, he's just
Scan
Ready for a
kicked
break?
mangoes from the booth. I despise seafood, so
hashtag free mangoes. Hey, who says there needs to be any freeing of mangoes? Whoa.
it's terrible pizza. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
you know what I want to see? I want to see someone hit that hit it here sign in center field above the batter's eye. That would be like a dub of a target to hit. 1-2 count to Griffey here. Also, Dave's got the
You're a
change
1-2
uniforms
count.
Finally, he's got like that like teal blue look. Those are actually kind of clean.
I mean, these are good pitches.
I kind of f with those uniforms. Those are kind of a dub.
Oh.
Oh, did he get that one? He did.
Did he get that one? Yeah, he fucking got that
Jr.
one.
Lead or 1
Whew.
out bomb here in the first.
That went a ways.
1-0 lead. What's this? 443 on that one. So 443 for Day.
Pretty interesting how Mango's defended
And he's
Ansiet
looking,
isn't here
looking
today.
pretty dandy right now.
Interesting.
That's a 5-point bonus for him since he did cross.
Maxie, I
425 with
appreciate that, bro. That means a lot, man. Thank you.
So good start for Day. He's got to put up some more though.
I play on Thursday, Crappie.
0-2 count the chipper. Is Chi Gonzalez just the meta? Nope. It does not seem like Chi
Nope.
is the meta. Oh, that didn't leave. That ball was hit like 330 feet. Was just a foot beneath the top of the wall, man. Holy. It's tough to hit a ball off the wall at this stadium. The walls are so short. It's tough to do.
Chat, do I crack a beer? Or do I not crack a beer? What do we think?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think Day is definitely got a great chance to win this game.
I mean,
But
it's like
gonna be so
dictator
tough
scan
to
out
beat
here in
DC
these
unless
streets,
DC just
Crappie.
doesn't show up offensively.
Absolutely
I don't know,
crack
man.
one.
DC might
Crack.
be someone who's a favorite to take first this week, man. Oh, he's gonna go for the steal. Ooh,
Crack
they
one.
hit ball 4 there.
Let's go, babe.
Babe Ruth up with a
Little
couple
watch
runners
party with a
on.
beer.
Day's got a chance to put up a big first. If he
I'm
put up a big
intrigued.
First, he is
Brew
setting
it
himself
up.
for success here.
Swan chug. Okay.
443.
Yep, 443 feet. You need to make sure he replays those just for measuring purposes. Makes our life a little easier. Ooh. That's one of those cutters that like you really got to be ready for. If you're not ready for that, you roll over that. But if you're ready for that pitch, you don't miss that. Cutter going.
Yeah,
right
I gotta
towards
try
the
those,
middle,
Panda. Hopefully Walmart has them. I'll make a trip to the big Walmart.
Oh, good pitch.
My favorite beer. I've been drinking a lot of Coronas lately.
1-2 count. Good pitch. That's
a hell of
one
a
those
swing.
that's just like it's tough to get weak contact on that. On all-star. It's a good pitch. Honestly, DC can pitch it a bit.
Don't question him.
Cheers, chat.
Whoa. Did he just
Cheers.
tell me to not question him? You guys hear that?
That wasn't great, you know.
Did he just tell me to not question him?
On his end.
You watch your mouth there,
All
Day.
right, Panda, I'll let you know. I should be able
You
to
watch
find it
your mouth.
eventually.
You're not the one who wields the point control here, buddy. Is this?
Scan's getting
Oh,
power
he missed
hungry,
that
bro.
one. You know what? You deserve a 5-point deduction for that one, Day. That's for sure. You're not gonna get it, but you deserve it. Wow, he's taking the. Oh, he's putting the glove back on again. I thought he was gonna take it off. If he took off the glove in the first, that's a coward move.
You know, just had to, like,
Honestly, DC knows how to like sequence a bit. I mean, he's doing a good job of aiming just a little bit outside his zone, trying to get some swings and misses. Oh, that's it.
Damn it. How do I?
Yeah, turn.
Day is choking. Day is choking.
Hit the center. I mean, 2 runs. That's a solid first, but DC could easily.
I haven't
bounce
played
back.
Panda.
2 and 1 and ain't nothing.
What's up,
I don't know, was
DC?
he locked? DC just chilling. He's just chilling.
Did
Dude.
DC come back to Twitch? No.
He just be chilling out in these streets. The vibes whenever you get into DC stream. whenever
He's
you
live
drop,
on
you
Twitch
get
because I
into
don't
the
think his
game.
YouTube stream is ready, he said. So
I think
but
it
he
would
has
be,
to
I
stream
think it
these
would be
games.
fun to see
So he's doing
DC
it where he
just turn
can
up
right
some
now,
music
but
and
he'll get the
dial in
YouTube
kinda
stream
like
going
Demon
soon.
Swan, you know? Is that gonna drop?
Did he say something about me?
Hit right to center.
When you play Chev? We find out our matchups on Monday of the week that we play.
The first swing of the game.
So, I don't know.
You're fine, DC. DC, if he's gonna improve on anything, he's got to improve on his
For
fortitude.
collections? Sure, might
He's
as
gotta
well.
battle in these
I think
games
Andrew Miller is
quickly,
good.
You know, he had 1 week where he fought a good bit, but he's got to sustain a little longer. You know. And now he's rocking the outer only PCI. Oh, he swung 3-0 at that. That's a mistake. He clearly wasn't ready for that pitch late side. A good jammed it.
DC's just not in it right now. You can tell he is not in it. We got to lock it in, DC.
Pitch, that's for sure.
What's up, Puddin'? How you doing, bro?
Be ready for that if you're swinging 3-0. You can tell by being a little late on that. The off PCI.
Crappie, as of now, I have no reason to leave Twitch.
That's a dot.
But I'm not going to say for the future.
Them up right now.
I am a very open,
Brock's nasty with
open
that
candidate.
That sidearm release he has. Kind of throws across his body a good bit.
I am open to anything.
Right,
We'll just say that.
Swinging a good pitch here.
I like a lot of what YouTube is doing.
He got it with Hammer and Hank. That's when he hit a good bit. He got a good
I will
bit
say
of
that.
Here, son. Come on now.
Let's dig in here,
We
son.
have to replay all of them.
Doing all right, Puddin'.
beauty of
Just
a
doing a
swing
little
from Cameron
DCCL
Hank.
watch party.
That's what
Second
DC
stream of the
needs.
day.
Some good swings on some like not as good pitches hit.
Because I'm not going to make you
404.
mad because I'm trying to prevent the mercy. So I love you, Dave, and you mean the world to me.
This
His
fucking
strategy
guy.
to not talk smack, so he could keep Dave from getting angry.
This fucking guy.
I love it though. DC gets it. You get Dave pissed and dialed in. Dave gets into like a demon mode like Swan. You need him to get angry to get to that point.
Good pitch.
So like I like it. He's kind of just like, okay, you're my favorite person in the world. I love that. I love that. Oh, late on that. Drop the PCI. Puts up one. Not the worst inning ever.
Stream on OnlyFans? I don't think they
Yeah,
stream,
nobody
do
gets
they?
in the demon mode like Demon Swan. I agree with that, Swanee. That is agreed. Guys like Ants tries to do it. Day gets kind of there.
No one goes demon mode like
See,
me.
Look, he's just kind of chilling, you know? He's just kind of chilling right now. He's all like, he's in like that golfer mode where he's just trying to look good, you know? Look all swaggy out there. But, you know, just like when you're playing around at golf, you get a couple of those swings, you huck it.
Crappie, you would have been refunded for the months if unless you did like a
gets to that point at some point.
you know, like a single month. But if you did like a bunch of months, you probably got refunded for those months. But even if I were to move, it's not like I can just warn you ahead of
It's
time.
not going to be a tape measure.
It would be an
but that's a
announcement, and
bump.
that would just be it.
What's he going to do to DC? 418 per day.
I'm feeling fine, Puddin'. I was feeling fine during the whole COVID thing. I was asymptomatic.
Whoa! DC had to pause for that. We need to see his reaction to that after this.
What'd he say?
Find a way to see DC's reaction to that. I don't think he liked that with that pause menu. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I don't know. Day was like, that's a bomb. We need to see his reaction.
Quarterback. Jay Finley plays quarterback.
What?
DC 418 per day.
TJ Finley plays quarterback.
You
Lefty
pitch
out
like
of the
TJ Finley plays quarterback.
The lefty coming in to attack the pitcher here.
Home run.
I
I
the
did,
pitcher
I
has
did,
to be
Puddin'. How about
out,
you,
but
man?
Also at this stadium, if he pulls one, Brad Brock can hit one out. 5,000 elevation. That's how you pitch him. Good pitch.
It's okay. We move on.
Here's the thing. Now that Day said something to DC, I bet DC starts to get a little like, no, I'm not going to be nice to you, Day.
DC said that was a little too much.
Good pitch, away sinker.
Am I swinging at that?
Yeah, that's a pitch that if you're not ready for that, don't even swing at that first pitch.
My brain is
He said that was a little much. That's fair. That's fair game.
Right, though. I mean,
I bet he goes inside sinker now. He went away sinker, inside slide. Now he comes inside sinker after slow breaking ball. Try to get a late swing here. All right, inside fastball. Now he's going to go fastball off the plate inside. Go for that slider or something like that off the plate inside. Ooh, that caught Black whether he wanted to or not. He just demolished that ball. Absolutely urinated on it.
Crappie, I don't know if you can get those channel points if I'm not streaming.
Now, if I'm facing Griffey, I'm staying away to him. I'm not giving him.
I'm excited, Puddin'. I'm very excited.
Unless it's off the plate like that. Griffey just had make him slow down on an away pitch. Oh, how would he go inside fastball? I'm going away breaking ball here. Going like a way slider, trying to dot it on the corner.
Or just give him a meatball slider. Wow.
I don't know, man. You throw one too many pitches inside, he's gonna crush it.
we still got the eye.
Now you're just
On
getting
the
him into a
absolute
good count
target.
here.
Ball 4.
Oh, a
Here we
good
go.
pitch
Chip, chip.
choice.
Hooray!
Now this is ugly. You get chipper up versus a lefty with runners on. Oh no. This might be ugly.
No!
Well,
I'm
as we
so
talk about Day
close.
getting a little bit of
Wow.
oh, he baited him on that changeup. Great pitch. Great first pitch. Catches him a little aggressive there. That's big. That's big for the inning.
That was a big play right there.
He's taking the words right out of my mouth. Now you get Albert Pujols up. He's hitting 533 with him, by the way. Bottom second. I'm
Day's in the
surprised you
blender.
don't see Pujols use
Day is in the blender.
with the power he has.
Oh.
Oh, did he get that? Just a little bit late sided good. I think he's going to carry. Is he going to be able to rob this? He does not.
Say, bro, that's gotta be gone.
Griffey jumping into an invisible wall there. Albert Pujols taking him Yabo to center. It's not going to be a tape measure, though. It's another one of those
That's
short of any
at
bonuses.
least
So they have a couple
15-point
bombs.
deduction, which is a personal foul for the Finley comment. Way out of line.
He felt the fiddly comment. There's only about a 15-point deduction, though. Listen.
That's funny.
There's a time and place for a 15-point deduction, if you know what I mean. Ha ha ha.
I don't.
Yeah, Brad Brock's kind of nasty out there, though. Oh, what a pitch. Cutter inside off the plate is what I'm throwing here.
Oh shit, you're right
Oh, he
there,
went
Panda.
on the plate with a good pitch.
I should have been
I
ready.
don't know what you mean.
Should have been ready for that cutter.
Collusion. Thank you. Excessive attacking of an Auburn fan. Oh, he just missed that. Oh, he did get that one. Tatis is getting.
Does
two
he go
at least.
three?
Probably just.
He does
two.
not.
He's got a cannon. We can't go three. Come on, baby.
Hey, Panda, I appreciate you being here that much, man. That's
Nathan Mango's
dope.
is taking a break.
Going to the pen.
He's taking a
I
break
don't know. I'm tired.
for today.
Crazy.
That's why he is not in the booth for today.
Nice, Maxie. What's up, Miner? How you doing?
It's not a break. What? Someone say something? Someone say something? I feel like someone said something there. Man, Schwarber lefty, man. It's not going to be an easy at bat, even against these commons. You throw a pitch like that, you're going to roll it over, man.
I gotta leave King in.
Oh, he's going to leave in the
He's gonna
common
leave
pitcher.
in
Okay,
John
I
King.
don't hate him
have to.
doing
I'm
that.
not making the same mistake again. With 2 outs, I'm gonna leave him in, boys.
Interesting to see if that'll help him now. I mean, if he takes out John King in the first couple of bats, is a waste of time. But like,
John King has
he's
some
trying
hitting
to
stats.
sustain the at-bat, the
I'm
pinch
not gonna
hitters for the
make same
game.
mistake again with him. I need him to get one more out here.
All right.
I got to
Oh,
wait for my
no.
pitch.
If you guys know Day and you know his vibes, you hear the song he's listening to.
And I may have
He's listening to
wait
Meek
until
Mill-
after
Meek
2
Mill.
pitches to find my pitch, man.
I
After 2
think this
strikes
is
even.
Day's locking inning here. He's
Hold
gonna
up,
put
wait
like
a minute.
massive run
Y'all
in
thought
here,
I was
feel it.
finished?
I feel he's gonna put in like a big inning here. DC should be trembling. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he won't put in a big inning.
What is my eye right now?
Come on, Day, lock it
This is not
in.
great. This is not great.
Lock it on in.
We're letting DC hang in there. We need to start just absolutely putting our foot to the freaking metal.
His lefty at bats. would be
Mangoes
tough,
is
though. I
usually
think
the
lefty
main guy,
some
and
of
Scan will
these.
do color commentary when he's not
Oh.
playing.
That's a good pitch,
Oh,
though.
dude.
It's right up, perfect spot.
Big
for
fan of
that.
Meek.
That's like an impossible one to elevate. That's just one you gotta hope finds a gap through the infield. It did not. It's like DC's just staying low with him. Why give him anything high?
Gotta put something.
Why
up
throw
there.
anything high in the zone here for him to elevate? Make him hit something low. Oh.
Ooh.
We're gonna hit the sign?
We take
The
those.
cafe sign, please. No.
We take those.
I want him to hit the
Price is
sign
wrong,
target.
bitch.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
How far was that one? How far was that one? We missed the distance on that one, Day. You're supposed to replay him. Someone in chat needs to tell Day to pull up his game log after, or when he can, so we can see the distance. Was it 4:45? Okay, thank you guys.
I forgot again. I'm sorry.
I was too busy saying other stuff to see.
I forgot again.
Come on, Day. Let's get confirmation on that.
Oh,
4:45.
on
Thank
it
you, chat.
live.
I mean, no thank you, chat. No,
I love
thank you.
Day.
You don't get thank yous for the hashtags that were put in chat earlier today. Thank you. Okay, see. I just said no, you don't get thank yous, and then I say thank you. Okay, you know what? I don't know what's going on anymore. I mean, that low pitch is where it's at.
Okay.
Stay low to him, man.
That's what I was thinking too.
Stay
Keep it
Don't give him
low.
anything above
Keep
that
it
lower part of the zone.
low.
Yeah, this is a fastball like that. 3-2. Go.
Since
slow
Mangoes
stuff
isn't here,
away
I'll take
or
over
low.
the drinking bearded man role.
Gotta take advantage of the lefty here.
Sound good, chap?
Oh, he went inside and missed the spot. Oh.
Oh, I almost won.
Oh,
that,
no.
man. Let's go, Fernando.
All right, well, there goes John King, and you know what he did? He got 1 out, or 2 outs this inning. Jordan Belozovic, the player with a future star card that I've probably never seen used.
No,
once
he's not,
this
Panda.
year.
They
Out
separated
on
a
the
while
bump
ago
to get this final
before
out
the
of
league
inning.
came out. What's up? Why should I work? How we doing, bro?
Routine. He gets that fastball in the zone, and he goes to the slow breaking stuff. That pitch is going to be the pitch that Day has to hit that fastball away, because DC could keep going to that to get some outs here. Well,
Bad company.
scoring game thus far.
Till the
Here,
day
4-2
I
here.
die.
Come on, Trout. Let's get this started.
Mike Trout is the guy you want up to start this inning, but man, 4-2 here in the third. So you guys, if they want to keep up with Thuuuuney and Ray, oh man, they're not on a great pace right now.
I'm
They
playing
gotta turn up the
Pokemon.
offense
I love it. I love it.
He's like, DC has such like an interesting vibe. He's always just like very mellow. Oh, getting that PCI too high. I think DC needs to do what Thuuuuney did and put that center on. That PCI is so massive, it's tough to know what your center is.
You're massive. Actually, that's not true. He's short.
Edison Volquez. That's a glitch right there. That's a glitch of a common.
There we go, Griffey. There we go. There we go.
I know
Come on,
Ants
buddy.
figured
Score
it
some
out.
runs here, my dude. I believe in you.
That's all we
I
gotta do,
believe in
man.
you.
We
Score
just gotta
some
get a run
runs.
back. If we
You can
match
do
him
anything you
every
set your
inning,
mind
That's
to.
awesome,
Hank
Crappy. I
versus
appreciate you, bro.
lefty.
man. Just
You
gotta-
gotta take
we
him
gotta
out,
put some
right?
on the board right here.
Hank versus a lefty is nightmare fuel. Oh, Steve Cishek.
Steve
This
Cishek in
might-
the
this might spell
third.
End of the inning for DC. here.
Wow.
Cishek is very nasty, and that release point can get you. Oh! Oh no! Way. What was that?
Oh my
What was that? Perfect off the
Oh my
heel
God,
of Lou
this game
Gehrig.
hates
He thought he
Poor
kicked you out
digital
second,
Karen,
he kicked you
man.
out at first. Oh no! That's an unfortunate perfect out.
W,
This
bud.
game hates me.
That's one that you'd want to be absolutely smacked. What in the what?
Nice, Panda.
Don't know what that was.
Oh.
Oh, you know what these dudes don't do? They aren't ready to swing on those inside sinkers enough. Those are pitches to hit. Turn and burn on inside sinker. He almost killed Steve Cishek with that, by the way. Oh, he's setting him home. Marine has to play at the plate. He makes it.
We got our run back.
Close.
We're
Pregame.
fine. We're fine, fellas. We got our run back. Let's dig in here. We got our run back.
Ooh.
4-3.
Nice. What a swing from DC.
No,
You know, Shy gets
God,
goes
I was
yard
that
very
on that
early.
Slider.
Man, dude.
Oh my God, no shot.
4-3 though. He gets one. This is just like 1-run innings they're putting up right now. Someone's got to break through for a few more runs in an inning at some point here, I feel like. Oh. Prince Fielder. The 125 power versus both sides coming off the bench for Day. I actually like this decision. Get the lefty an all-star. The PCI isn't going to really be an issue.
Wow.
Who I play this week? I'll play Thursday against Ants.
Oh, that's going to find a gap, right?
You're gonna find a gap.
Oh, it does. He just missed. That'll be 2 for Prince.
Oh, the big thick backups.
Look at Prince. Oh,
The roommate
perfect.
showdown. It will be one.
If he gets him out. Wow.
It will be a showdown. That's for sure.
Man.
I got bailed. What's up?
A house
Yeah, he got
divided.
lucky
True.
that was not a perfect out like DC's was.
And I'm gonna be in Demon Swan mode too. That's gonna be the
Robles.
funny
Ooh,
part.
This guy looks like a creative.
If he
player.
comes in the room, I'm
Just
throwing
missing
hands.
physical.
It ain't just gonna be normal.
He didn't warm up the pen. Lefty with Griffey here. It's not gonna be
If
an
he
easy
comes
pass.
in the
I bet
room,
DC
I'm
hits that
throwing
nice
hands.
Rollover breaking ball. Oh, he threw that too high. Just a smidgen too high. It's gonna be off the wall.
Oh no.
God, the base running.
The base running.
The base running is all over the place. He just doing it. Oh no.
What is happening?
He's just doing it for the shortstop for some reason.
That's just great.
That is.
What the fuck was that?
Good baseball right there.
He fumbled the bag of the base running. Honestly, DC kind of stayed on path with that.
I'm so
He thought that he was gonna catch that for a bit. So he
We'll
ended up getting
see.
all over the
We'll
place
see
with the
why should that work.
bases.
We'll see.
No, he should do. He should steal second here with the runner on first.
That was the worst case.
He could
scenario.
use that steal. Oh, what are you waiting for today? It's a float over curveball. A turn and burn on that one.
What up, best player?
Come
All right,
on,
that's a
baby.
good.
It's
good
think the
take right
Moonshot
there.
event,
3-1
Puddin'.
now.
Show it to me, DC.
3-1 fastball, man. I think he's being too patient right now, man. What are you waiting for?
A walk scan.
That's a good
Gotta
take.
do some here with
That's a good
Mr.
take. He
Michael
almost
Nelson
dotted him
Trout.
up. Mike Trout, bases loaded. Oh god, this is scary. This is scary.
It's like the
for
Moonshot
DC.
event, best player. I'm good, man. How about you?
Oh, I
Honestly,
deserve to
Day
lose
deserves
this
like a
game.
50-point deduction for
Deserve
missing
this
that.
loss.
So many
He deserves
deductions,
a
scan.
50-point deduction for that, bro.
This is
Fastball, middle lane. Oh god, dude.
just.
This is. It seems like Day just can't hit right now, dude. He doesn't know what he wants to do at the plate. He's taking pitches.
Yep,
but he's
power
not making
hungry
good
scan.
PCIs and timing regularly.
Scan Mussolini.
Woo, that's a dot. That pitch changes this at bat for DC. 2-1 now. Oh, good take. Oh, what a pitch. 3-2. You're going away breaking ball to him here. Slow stuff away. You want a ground ball. Weak contact. Oh, he went down and in fastball. Day.
Where are we playing?
You're on the late side of good.
Where are we playing?
You got to turn
You're
on
playing
that
at the
day.
driving range.
There's no excuse for that one.
Massively bailed out. How did we get out of that? How in the world did we just get out of that?
I think DC's like, how did he get out of that, bro? Day's giving him
my
chances here, man.
Day is throwing.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it is 5,000 elevation and all that. But that late side of good still will hurt you a lot of the times. These dudes are taking so many of those inside fastballs or they're late.
Collusion!
Pitches to really turn on. Those are pitches
Slander!
that You time those up inside, you hit those hard. A lot of these guys just been kind of taking those pitches.
You're taking those pitches. Got him.
I mean, maybe the stadium's elevation
Good
is
shit. Appreciate it, bro.
You know? Maybe,
I had
maybe
time
for
for
some
cardio
reason you
today,
would
but I
like
went and
to.
did cardio. So we got
That's out of
something
the
in.
zone.
Tomorrow, we won't do 2 streams, and I'll make sure to lift.
You need an extendo arm to hit that one well.
What? How does that
What?
work? I haven't.
The shambles.
84
That
exit
pi-
velo.
That pitch is far out of zone.
No shit, it was
Like, how do you
84
physically
exit
get your
velo.
bat
What are
to
we
hit
arguing
well?
here?
Damn, man. I can't get anything off the bat right now.
I'm telling you guys.
Who
that
complains
middle-
more,
that
DC or
pitch right
Thuuuuney?
There's the one to hit. That's a pitch you hit hard if you time it up. But they're just kind of spitting on it. Every time. Now he's going to throw that pitch again and be late on it. I'm calling it. Oh, God. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are watching this and you're in this situation, you gotta just be ready to swing on those inside fastballs. Those are pitches to hit.
Yes, sir, Puddin. Yes, sir.
They're taking 3 strikes right now.
Your diet,
man.
you lose all your weight in the kitchen, though. I will say that. Like
We're in a
85% is
pitcher's
diet.
duel here at the end of the fourth, something you did not expect here.
As I just finished a beer.
This is
I really don't. That's kind of.
this is a tough scene right now for the sake of this game right
And
now.
I'm about to crack another.
We're struggling to hit in the range with 5,000 elevation and short walls. It's common pitchers. I mean, I don't want to say collusion. I mean, this definitely isn't collusion because this is just poor game.
Collusion.
This is just like not swinging at any of the right pitches.
Collusion, I say.
I expected better.
Collusion.
I expected big runs. Apparently, the only way we can get big runs in this league regularly is if we have players that don't even field the ball.
They mean to do that?
He just bunt danced. Chad, you think we negate points for him bunt dancing there? You think we negate points for him bunt dancing there? See, I told you guys that middle-in fastball, man. Those inside fastballs, you got to be ready to swing at. Those are their pitches to hit.
Is he gonna walk me?
Banger, by the way. Let's go,
Volquez
Day.
out of the pit. If you guys remember the Moonshot event earlier on in the year, Volquez was kind of glitchy, so.
Rescue me. Rescue me.
He had a weird release point.
Wow.
Pretty sure it was like broken earlier.
It's like a
on in the year,
metal
so
and
it might not be
marshmallow
as
mix. I
broken
love it.
now, but
I love it.
he's really funky out there with how he strides it towards the plate.
What's up, Matt? What's up, OP
There's that up and in
Beast?
sinker, late side of good.
What's up, Curbs?
Catch it.
True. Gotta rescue me. Rescue me. Nailed it.
Late side of good.
Ba, ba, ba.
You like this, Andy? This is actually a banger.
You're a banger.
These, man, these dudes are just, they can't, they're not.
What's today's theme? Think the Moonshot event. Common pitchers, max power hitters.
Ending my life right now. Do you see that?
I'm going to be disappointed if neither of these dudes score 5. I'm going to be real with you all.
I'm not.
I would be
It's
disappointed.
the fifth. Stop.
Just like the last
Stadium's lying to you. Freaking get some Day. We need more good goods. Early side of good goods, you know?
Look at Cody
Yeah, like
Reed.
that.
small victories.
What?
Like I hit with the pitcher. We
Yeah,
that,
you
we
just-
take that. Let's go.
Look at Cody Reed.
Soriano's swing was trash.
Cattell Marte with a chance. This inning keeps going. Whenever you see these innings keep going,
Although Scan
Joe just spells
raked
the
with
game different
Soriano. I don't know
side.
how.
That 1-2 out hit could be all it takes to get. the
Imagine Day doesn't
confidence
score here.
level down.
Imagine.
Now Day's got
Imagine.
a chance to put up a 3 spot here. Oh,
Oh, that's gone.
hanging knuckle curve, and he turned on it. That late side of good was more than enough on. He
Replay
got
day.
hold of that
Replay
one.
day. Replay.
And now that's
There it
73.
is.
What are we looking at here distance wise? I'm gonna say
You're in
424.
big trouble though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Oh. Oh.
Trying to make a movie reference there, I think.
Oh. Have a good one, Puddin'.
441 for Day.
Hopefully work goes well tomorrow, man.
That
Good night.
is his third 425 foot plus home run, but still not his longest. 443 is his longest. DC has not hit a single home run above 425 feet.
Of Happy Gilmore quotes.
You know what, Tater? I agree. You would know as anyone. The stadium is 5,000 elevation. He just needs to elevate the ball.
That was sick.
Your message is literally just late.
Scan's having a great time.
I know, Swanee. If it's not like a reference or something, he's getting toward, like, honestly, that deserves a point negation. That deserves a point negation there. Ooh, Griffey. That's going to find a gap.
This is the DCCL, Aggo. Exclamation point DCCL, and there's a whole website explaining what it is. I'm in the league too. I'll be playing Thursday.
Give me something else. I need some.
Chat, I want to let you know, by the way, I never want to see the term Oompa scan ever again, okay? Thank you. That'll never be a thing. Thank you.
Hashtag Scan gave Swan COVID.
Jeff Hartlieb coming out of the pen, by the way.
Nope, same theme.
Dude, some of these
It's
comments
a
have some
weekly
weird
theme, Matt.
releases, dude. Guy's got a weird motion. Oh, too early on that. You gotta sit back on that a little more.
There are certain thresholds you can
7
get
to
for
3
extra
though.
points. Best
Dave
player.
gets a few more on the board, but man, he needs more than 7.
We just got to hit, man. We can't hit. I can't get anything out of the damn ballpark.
Yeah, DC's been kind of close. He's been close to getting some runs up, but in some warning track, just a little bit off the ball. You gotta pinch hit. Interesting to have Jose Ramirez off the bench, by the way. I think the only one who we've seen. Chris Davis off the bench, too.
I mean, you gotta
DC
take
have some
Jeff
interesting
out
bench
now, right?
choices.
Good burp.
I mean,
You gotta take him
Jeff
out.
now.
You
Right
gotta
now?
take him out. And you gotta pinch hit a switch hit or try to get a good at bat versus either side here. You'll probably put in
Bottom
someone
5,
else.
down 4.
If you put in a lefty, I mean, put in a righty. So you probably want to have a switch hitter so you're good in either scenario, whether he changes the pitcher or not.
Oh yeah, definitely, Matt. Definitely.
All right, he finally
The
made
league's been
6-1
amazing.
Soler. I mean, I like Soler a lot off the bench. The power is legit. Right now, I feel like Day would be
8
winning
Pearson,
points
really.
wise. It becomes a certain threshold where you score enough runs that 3-time multiplier really becomes a big deal.
You're a
Right
big
now, though,
deal.
he hasn't scored many DC,
got him.
that is.
Got him, chat.
So he's not going to be looking at too many points right now. He's got to find a way to turn it up this inning if he does. And late on 96.
Yeah, Matt, this is the first year. This is the first year of the DCCL.
Oh,
Going pretty good for our first year,
gotta
right?
chase that
We're only in week
inside
5 too.
slider.
And Matt, if you are new to this, you may not know the playoffs at the end of February. We're all being flown out to Santa Cruz, California. We're all going to be in the same place, playing the playoffs on land,
There's gonna
and
be
making content
flashbacks
all
to the
together in the
previous
same
game we
place.
watched Between,
It's gonna be
Ray
crazy.
and Thuuuuney. And Thuuuuney was saying, "Oh, I would have been a hit for Ray." Do you want a point? I smell a point negation here, DC, for your rambling on for no reason. How about that,
Rambling
buddy?
on.
You watch your mouth to get a good
Rambling, I
swing,
say.
like
There it
that.
is.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
There you
Those are
go.
swings you need.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see if
are.
Oh, he's got good distance on that one. I'm gonna guess
What, you eat decent shit
434.
for breakfast?
Oh, 445.
I'm going to guess
I
445.
love the smack talk. He was like, "Wait, you piece of shit for
Fitbot, it's
breakfast?"
going to be crazy.
The 445 is his longest now.
Oh, it's going to be
And
it's going to be
still
dope, Matt.
third on
It's going to
the
be
day for
dope.
The longest home runs. Not on top of the leaderboard this week for the longest home run, but that is his first bonus. He gets an extra 5 points for the distance on that home run. Looks like Dave's trying to extend Cody Reed too, by the way, who hasn't pitching well. I'm telling you, he's got to hit these sinkers. Why are you swinging at that? Why are you swinging at that in a 1-0 count? There's no reason to be swinging at that. Minimize that zone. Look for that fastball. That's too good of a pitch to be swinging at in a 1-0 count. That good old special inside sinker, by the way. It's a go-to pitch for Day, it looks like. DC kind of laying those inside sinkers regularly. Oh, hanging slider. Just late underneath it.
I mean, if we refresh, it'll probably update. I'm not positive, though. Usually, Scan is running the
I think he's in
stream.
his own head right now, chat. I think he's overthinking a little
Although
bit of this right now.
maybe Dude's a Dude is actually running it right now.
I think it is. I think he's had a rough one here. He's in his own head right now.
I know, best
Nate
player. It's
Pearson
crazy.
coming out of pen, by the way. Big thing with
That
this
boy Luke.
common. Doesn't have outlier like his 99 overall card does.
Of the popular content creators, little man, AJ.
It's close to it, but doesn't have the outlier yet.
I'd say it's AJ or Chev.
Big thing though, he's got the fast fastball and the slow slider. That might help here on All-Star. Get some rollover outs. Oh, it's a hanger.
People
And he's
don't know
early
like
on
how
it.
good AJ has been though
Wanted it too
throughout
much.
all the years. Man's a
This
top
is
10
game
player in the
number
game.
2 we have going here.
I don't know.
DC
Like, I mean, he
versus
still was
Day.
crazy, but
Game 1 was actually
he's
a
focusing
20-point
more on
difference.
content nowadays.
Both of
But yeah.
Thuuuuney and Ray getting 700 plus points.
Day is not
Lock
happy.
it in, Day.
Talking about little man? Yeah.
You gotta hit it fair, buddy.
Come on.
Man, they're getting in their own heads whenever they square up a ball. It doesn't turn out well. Or even if they don't square up a ball, they're in their own heads right now. This is a mental battle between them. Who's gonna be the one to sustain all of their own just like mental battle they're having? Because like, man, These dudes are overthinking a good bit. I feel like this game. Just go out there, put up good swings or
Nothing
counter pitches or hits per nine or very low. You're
new.
gonna be able to square up and hit the ball hard when you square it up.
AJ is incredible, man. Incredible person,
He's got
incredible
the single
player.
out in right field.
Fucking incredible entertainer, even.
Oh, it's a hanger. He was
AJ's been
lucky
doing this
that
for
they did a
years,
double
man.
play death.
AJ's been
Double
around
death
longer
is
than
double
me.
play. When double play death, it gets past the shortstop.
And I wouldn't say I'm new
I
anymore.
don't know, man. If Day hits a 3-run bomb here, this is gonna be scary for DC. This might be that big inning for Day we were talking about.
Panda, you
Where he
watch
finally connects to
me.
Put up a big spot. This might be that inning at this rate. Couple hits here already, a run on the board. Oh, a hanging curveball. He's not locating these.
Imagine he grounds into a double play.
Too high in his zone. They get the
Imagine.
bases juiced.
Imagine.
I don't know, man. He gets one swing on the ball here, and becomes a 3-run game. I mean, 3 runs for the mercy. So they could be
Imagine.
really, really close.
Nice
to just running
pitch.
away with this game here. I don't know, man. This is that part where you're starting to smell blood in the water, like Mango says. And you feel like you have a chance to end this type of thing here, but I don't know. You can't be putting up swings like that. in these
I
clutch
think he's still consistent on
situations.
TikTok. I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of people on TikTok. Brother,
That's another one
until
of those
yesterday, I
situations,
didn't
it's
post on
easy to
TikTok for a
pitch.
month. I took some
This
time
is the
off, so
PTO,
I don't
like
even
the
know.
second one that game, I don't know, man. Tommy Canely. He's gonna leave in Canely.
It's you, Mickey.
Also, really interesting. He's even Nate Pearson. I don't know, man. I bet he gets a fastball over the plate. and
Ooh,
Dave just
2-0
rocks
count.
it. I got a bad feeling that's what's gonna happen. This at bat could change the entire complexion of the game.
Oh, DC.
Ooh, good take. I don't know. I'm not swinging here. I am not swinging here, no matter what. You know it's right down the middle, but you gotta see more pitches.
Ooh!
Oh, that's too easy.
Dang!
That one could have been one you swung at, but still, it wasn't ready for it. 3-2 count. Runners should be running. It's a high
Okay.
fastball.
What-
Like I said,
what
he
is
finds
that
the fastball
pitch?
Over the heart of the plate. Mickey Mantle absolutely urinates on that one, sends it to orbit.
Shut the hell up!
Oh God, he's dialed in. Oh no. Oh no.
Little League sequencing, bro.
How far did that one go, by the way, chat? How far did that ball
Little
go? We need to
League
double check the distance
sequencing,
on
bro.
that.
High fastball after a low breaker. Come on.
Grab it. Nick can grab it, Andy.
He thought they was gonna be chilled.
What's up, Eli?
612.
All right, best player. Have a good one, man.
That was not 612 feet. Felt like it, but was not.
Woo!
Oh no, he just hit Nate Pearson in the head. Could someone tell Day to get the distance on that one, by the way?
My man just
He
died.
didn't replay it. He didn't replay it.
That's like the goose died video that I made.
21. He just killed Nate.
I'm all right,
Pearson.
Eli. How about you, man?
He's dying. My man's is dead out there. He's a rotten corpse.
I would have gone with like a mid-high
JJ, let me know
outside
what,
black
we
changeup.
just need some confirmation. That was 421.
Or I would have gone with a low and in
We
dotted
need to
four
check in the
seam.
distance to that one. I'm not sure of
One of
how
those
far
two.
that was.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
If any guys are in Days check, you let me know what the distance is. The man has forgotten to replay home runs time and time again after I told him to replay them all. SMH my head. We're going to act like that was 421. So that would be a 5-point bonus for Day.
Because it's on All-Star and it uses the outer PCI met. I've been using the same thing.
Fastball. Man. I know, chat. You guys were saying, oh, look at Scan deducting points, but I don't know. He's not replaying the homer. He's making the measuring of these home runs a hassle. He's
Chad, I
gotta
wish I could play on Xbox right now. I would
lock it
dominate.
in, or there will be a point deduction. And that is more than just a threat.
Whoa.
So it was
Chill out,
422.
Scan, all right?
We have confirmed the home run distance. No thanks.
No,
today,
it's better,
'cause he
Matt.
just doesn't replay his home
The
runs.
timing windows are better.
He doesn't replay his home runs in these streets when he's told to.
Oh,
Oh,
TC.
he's early on that. On All-Star, like that could be a little tough to sit back and hit that ball well opposite field.
I just dead at the plate, man. I can't get anything going. I'm just too tired.
Yeah, DC might be done. This has been that part of the game. Each game he starts to fizzle out.
You're a
scoreless
fizzle.
this inning, I think they get some mercy
Got him.
here.
Got him.
Those points that get the
DC doesn't have the stamina. Ha 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 ha.
Because I have to score report these.
Is that too much?
replays or these non-replayed home runs. This is a hassle to me. Okay. Thank you.
Matt, I feel like you won't. Or you'll
That's right
reinstall
down
it.
the middle. He jammed that inside. Is he gonna get enough of it though?
Bet.
No.
Shot, bro. Like,
That's deflating. That's deflating.
What to do, dude? Like I can't get.
You know what you gotta do there, DC? You don't move the PCI. You keep the PCI center and then you nuke it. Then you
Scan
nuke
speaking
it.
facts for
That's
once.
one you gotta hit. Now, Days into Mercy. Yeah. This is screaming GG's out here. All right, I'm gonna be ready to write this down. How far was that one?
424.
424. Short of the bonus for day.
I do
Feel
too,
easy
Joker.
play this
Thanks,
time.
though.
Hi, clown.
Oh, my God.
Day.
This is bad day.
What are you? Is he think he's being funny? Is that a reference I'm not getting? Oh God. Oh God.
I did right there, right? How far did that
This
go?
is
I
bad.
didn't see. I wasn't even paying attention.
Ants for scan on Thursday. Here's the thing.
Sounds about right, Matt.
I don't know if that can happen because Swanee played TJ already. So with how the schedule is, the order has to be that way. If it were me and Ants, then it would need to be.
Why does Scan
the
talk so
reverse,
much
but
shit?
maybe next week.
Eric, it's all
Yeah,
fun.
this is getting worse than Ray Swanee.
It's all
There's another
fun.
bomb, though.
Chill. Y'all,
What's
some
the
of
guy
you guys
say?
take this too fucking seriously, man. You think it's real.
He's
We're
trying
all
to make-
friends. You
he's
think
trying
that
to
this is
make
real?
movie references here. I don't think the smack talk
We
is
talk shit
effective,
for fun, just
but
like
it's
you
just
talk shit to your
funny.
friends for fun.
He's just
Oh,
like,
man,
"Ah, you're-"
Scan's like one
He's
of the
referring to
best
Happy
people in the
Gilmore,
MLB
makes
community and
sense.
one of
It
my
makes
favorite people
sense
I've ever
as
met.
doing that. There's at least
Chill.
a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
I don't know. At that point, that's not worse than Ray because Ray is all
You suck
original,
ass.
know.
Fuck you,
Dave's
PJ.
referring to movies, so there's a
See,
little bit
chat,
of brain
prime
behind it.
example.
So you gotta give credit to
Bitch.
that. And there it is. Mercy territory for Day. What's he got up his sleeve here?
Hey DC, I
You're
just want you to
cute.
know that all those
No, you.
quotes, and I actually do love you, so don't hate me.
I don't know why I spaced out as it was probably showing the distance there. We need I hope the dude is keeping track of these home runs, dude. 'Cause Jesus
We
Christ.
can keep scoring here, baby. We can
How you
keep
doing,
scoring.
I don't
PJ?
know if he's skipping it or it's just like
And you're cuter, Craig.
just me spacing out, but man, I feel like he's just like make a decision day. You're gonna replay him or not replay him.
Just wanted to know, it's all fun and games, Eric. I've seen people in like Dugout's chat talking shit about it too.
What was that?
It's weird energy, man.
All right,
Let us
Dave's
have
gonna need
fun.
to check that the game log again.
We're entertainers for a living. We're
I want to
entertaining.
make sure he gets. As you know what? Listen, if he doesn't check the game,
Chilling,
log, if he
PJ.
gets the home
Second
run,
stream of the
it's
day while
entirely
also
on
doing
him.
everything else. I'm fucking dead.
It is on him. No, it's not. It's not our fault. You know, if he's
Oh, let me know how it is, Matt. I haven't tried that one. It's brand new.
I'll take those points. Thank you.
Hey, no problem for that
All right,
10% though. I
Dave's
got
three
you.
outs. He gets some mercy here.
Last
You already
two?
taste
Okay.
blood in the water. Get a chance to mercy here. 3 outs away, and Day gets a W with emphasis. DC's got to lock it in for a couple more runs here.
No, you, PJ. What you been up to,
I
man?
hope Day's actually keeping up with it. All right, 3 outs away.
I've
Does he
seen
get the
those
3
like
outs
gym
here?
picks, bro. I haven't seen one
That
for a
is the
little bit.
question.
I don't
But
know
DC's
like
getting
if I'm
loud
just
with the
missing them or
pause. He's
something, but
amending the
still,
pause like that.
I've been seeing that shit. Good shit. Trying to get on that level.
445 on that one for day.
Why should I work? I think the holidays slowed
So
some
again,
things.
Another 420.
You
sub
should get. I
425.
got your email,
Shot,
so
it's
you
5
should,
of them,
or
that's an
if you even
25
ordered it, you
points
should
per day
get a tracking
so far
eventually.
this game.
You should pop in. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious. I got the Nemesis tea, which is like lemon iced tea.
0-2 count.
You guys like ever had like Arizona lemon iced tea? It tastes like that.
I mean, DC's locking it in. He's got to keep this game going for his own sake. Get some more runs on his own. You know, try to stay alive from the mercy.
How's that one? It tastes exactly like Arizona lemon iced
So you
tea.
get that PCI up there, man. I feel you're paying DC.
Starting last
Listen,
semester. That's
traveling
awesome,
and,
man.
You know, getting back at it.
Enjoy
getting
it
being
if
a little
you can
late.
with all the COVID shit.
I
It's a different world
understand
now than what I
tiredness
had, but
and, the
enjoy it if you
frustration
can.
Playing MLB The Show this late. I feel it. It is entirely warranted. Is he gonna put on the center? Is it put on the inner?
Yeah, you'll get another email with
see.
saying that it's been
Hopefully
shipped
it's
and
not
you can
too
track
too
it.
late for you.
Arizona almond palmer is bad. It doesn't taste like that though. It tastes like the regular lemon. But yeah, true.
This might be a very quick hitting to end.
Been
this
drunk
year.
2 nights. Let's go, baby.
J-Ram
I
was a Mickey
miss
Mantle.
that, man.
I think we're dead in the water.
That's a
I miss like
that's a bold
always
decision.
living
See
and
if it pays off.
and partying and
He
going to
had a chance with
school
Mickey
with
Mantle.
and playing ball
Another
and
player
hanging
off
out
the-
with
the
my
Jose
friends at all
Ramirez, who
times,
does
man.
get pretty good power versus
Like
right.
that. Those are the fucking days. Now I'm all alone and life sucks.
81 contact out there. Huh.
Life sucks as I play video games for a living, you know?
You gotta get that fastball in the zone. That's gonna be your pitch to hit. Oh,
Did you play in it? Playing what?
Chase it a little bit. 1-2 count. Is this
The
gonna be
real world
final
is
pitch of
bullshit.
the
I
game?
lived
Do
in
we
it,
have
bro.
mercy
I'm glad
for
I'm not
that
in it
today?
anymore.
Oh, he almost froze.
Or
him
at
up
least
on
as
that.
much as most
Just inch
people.
to the left, that's a dot. 2-2. Bet he goes away breaking ball. Oh, wait, inside
DC.
breaking ball.
That's how it ends. How is that a ground out like?
Wait, what?
DC.
God almighty, man. I've never gotten that unlucky playing this video game.
Did he just say, how is that a
The
ground
pain, the
out?
pain.
No way,
Dude,
right?
how- GG's in
that
the
a tip
chat.
ball in front of home
Yeah, that
plate?
ball tip.
How?
That's one of those that should be hit a little harder.
How?
That's nutty.
Y'all tell
That
me
is
how that's a
real
tip
nutty.
ball in front of home plate, bro.
That was literally chopped into the dirt. I thought you would think that'd be like a hard hit ground ball, man. Sheesh.
No way,
Well,
right?
Well, on that sad note,
I do still room with
GG's to
ants,
the
yes.
Gentlemen. We are
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
play
getting
Thursday,
in
Gannon.
the booth, Mr. DC here first. Oh, you're questioning him, not oh. I mean, it is a little warranted. The bottom part of PCI. You would probably hope that's a little hit harder, you know, at least a little smidgen harder. It is a little unfortunate though. That is a little unlucky. Let's actually hop on in here and get DC in. So DC,
Got fucked on
how
that
we
one?
feeling after
No,
that game, bro?
stop.
You know
Stop.
what, man? For the first time, I'm actually pissed. Like that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I mean, Day had some really good swings, you know, but like I've never.
Oh,
gotten that
no.
unlucky in this game.
Oh,
I
no.
really
You
haven't.
had a
Like,
few
we-
of those swings where they were pretty solid PCIs, but just a smidgen out of the zone. All that, like you just missed.
were
I feel
giving
like you
Day
didn't get
hits
much
with
exit velo
those.
on it. Yeah, you
That's
felt
what I'm
like
saying.
you.
They were giving Day hits with a. How is that last pitch a ground out in front of home plate? Like that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
like. Are you kidding me?
That's a discussion we're having in the chat right now. That's for sure.
Like, I mean,
Ernie doesn't make
and
that
like,
play.
Like I said, Day made some good swings, but we got to the sixth, and this game was just like, you know what? He doesn't even need to touch the baseball. Like, I mean, we weren't even touching the baseball.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I was looking at Dave's PCI, and I think that's a part of this, like the rollover of confidence when hits start to connect. Like all you need to do is just touch the ball and everything hits. I think that's I felt like that's what happened there in those couple innings. Like once they
Dude,
got
I
going,
cannot wait
those
to
just
watch
hit,
DC
hit, hit.
versus
There would
Thuuuuney.
be,
You're
like,
not wrong.
Probably no way
That'll
to
be
really stop it at that
that'll
point.
be something. Watch that be on the same day as
I
me
don't,
facing
like,
Chev.
I really don't at the plate. Like, I mean, pitching, I could have made a couple of adjustments here and there. You know, look, there was a couple of
Really?
like there was a couple of weird.
My man
home
got
runs, like,
mercied.
in
No
the
shit.
I don't know. Like, I mean, the sinker and the six, or the sinker, the sinker and the six that was out the warning track right after I just given up 2 that weren't even touching the baseball. Like, I don't know. What I mean, it is what it is. That's really the first time I've been frustrated in a game though in a while. Like, I don't like it showed the PCI feedback on the ground down in front of home plate. I was like, well, I mean, we're all over.
We'll
that
see
with
after
just
this
early
week,
timing,
Matt.
and that I would love to know what goes into an algorithm to generate a dribbler in front of home plate on that pitch. Like, I would love to know.
Oh
that.
my God.
Yes, I feel your pain. I know you and all
The outer PCI. It was inside the outer PCI.
I know how it feels when you hop on a game.
AKA, you make contact, but it's not going to be hard.
Like it feels like you don't get lucky and the game just kind of poops on you. I feel that pain. It happens.
No, Panda, he'll be lower than that.
You're not alone on that.
Yeah,
it's possible, Matt.
He was really, really patient, and I really.
I'd have to pass Thuuuuney after this week.
You know, like normal tunneling wouldn't working really well because I like to use slider pitchers generally instead of sinkers, which I kind of switched out and kind of went to sinker pitchers, a couple of them. But he was really patient at the plate, and I mean, you know, not to go over, I got really lucky there, and like I think it was the third or the fourth where he had like a base running error, and then I managed to kind of pitch my way out of it. So, I mean, it could have been a little bit worse, but it just the thing.
I was going to get like 14-4 or something.
Mentally, when you're not getting those hits, and you're not generating that exit velocity, it kind of compounds mentally, and you just can't. I don't know. It gets worse and worse in the later innings. You kind of get frustrated, you know, and it just builds up at the plate.
It does, man. It's a mental battle. It ain't easy. I feel the pain. I mean, it's happened to plenty of the guys in this league so far, so you're definitely not alone in that. But GG's, my dude. We're getting the scores all tallied and such right now, so we'll have that all for you.
We're definitely back down to last. We would have needed an 11-time multiplier to do anything in
that. I mean, listen,
he does have a 3-time multiplier though.
And we will chat up with you.
He'll be okay.
The next one, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you calling it, Scan. Thank you, brother.
Of course. Have a good one, my dude. All right, and there we go.
Is Scan the Joe Buck of the DCCL? My lord.
Booth got his thoughts. We're gonna be hopping in with Day now. There he is.
I appreciate that, Alex.
So,
welcome back, man. 6 months, half of your brand new sub badge.
You know,
let's get it, baby.
Feeling pretty.
I'm good, Eli. Just like earlier.
You know, I heard what DC had to say. I mean, that's tough. I wasn't paying attention to any of my PCIs. If you couldn't tell, all I was doing was trying to get the hot mic as good as it could be, and you know, I really shined in that area this week. I feel like I was just waiting for the next home run so I could just spew out the next line.
I wish Chad 100% agreed with you. It felt like your talk was pretty hit or miss. You had some that connected well. I get there were movie references, which at least gave you a little bit of credit. But at some point, you had Swan
bad execution
saying, "Oh, you're sounding worse than Ray."
It was all from Happy Gilmore, okay? Which, if you know,
bad
Happy
execution.
Gilmore,
yes, we picked up on that.
You know, I had a bye week last week, and everybody got a fuck ton of points.
The execution of it, of some of it,
you know,
wasn't there.
I did what I could.
That one where you told him to shut the F up, I think, was the best one. That was the highlight of the game. that was the highlight of the game. DC was like, "Oh, that wasn't nice with your first comment you made."
But I think everyone in the league should thank me for only having DC score 4
runs. No,
Cougs
is not in this league.
Immersing him in the 7th. So I think you guys should give me some credit in that aspect. He didn't put up freaking 2,500 points this week. Although I do love DC, I honestly thought at the beginning the field was not playing as big as or as small as the stadium last week.
Appreciate it, Logan.
Yeah, it's
he got a decent amount of points.
Because I felt like I had some really good PCI.
How was that video doing?
Balls up. I remember one with Fernando that I was right on, and it just
there was not
didn't
a
go
single
anywhere.
home run that game that got above 450 feet. Everything was sub 450. While the other game we had 4 that were above 450.
No, so, that's not from
missionary bot from
log.
God. Oh
I
my
had
God!
A few over 450.
On a mission from God.
450. Well, maybe if you replayed them, then you would have we would have seen them.
I did replay them. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I told dudes a dude.
You had, according to me, you had 3 home runs above 440, but not getting above 450. You had 445, 446. I mean, no, 445, 445, and then 441.
I hit one 461.
You hit one 461?
Yep.
I see 421. You have your game log. Give me evidence of
Yeah.
your game log.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Scan asking for evidence.
We need
up.
some last minute scoring for Day here. Pull up his stream. Pull up the game log, Day.
461. Jones homered to right. 461. Ruth
There is
445.
441.
Collusion!
You know what? I don't feel like giving you those points, but I will. You'll get
Collusion!
the extra points. You'll get the
Yes,
extra
sir.
points for it. You're lucky I'm feeling nice today, Day.
Well, I mean, according to what transpired today, it didn't really seem like it. So.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's a whole nother
Hashtag scan
conversation.
friend. Hashtag scan friend.
Get him out of my call. Get him out of my call. No. We're gonna show you the score right now. We're gonna get the score going here. It's basically done. So,
Okay.
well, we'll get your thoughts on the score.
I think it's still going to be close.
Day agreed with the league on Twitter.
We'll have to see if you're right.
He can't be
about that
changing up
one.
now.
We'll have to see if you're right on that one.
I'm actually
Yeah,
terrified.
Day, you can't be changing up your side of this conversation. You have changed sides based on your original response on Twitter. So shame on you.
I don't know what anyone's talking about.
All right, let's just see the score. Let's see the score before I beat you.
Two-Face Day! Two-Face Day!
69
Two-Face
for you.
Day!
And 443 for DC. So honestly, that is a pretty big dub. That is a big dub for the week because DC stays below 500.
Two-Face Day!
Which is
Two-Face
good,
Day!
but it could have been
It's
higher.
nice.
So.
Anyone could say it's pretty nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I deserve it. You deserve to take those 10 points back for that.
My
Jesus,
lord.
man. Just shut it.
My
But
lord.
GG's, bro, and get out of here before I actually do take points away from you, bro.
It was a fun
Holy
week.
moly.
Shout out to Scan. Everyone in the chat. I love you. Good week.
All right, brother.
The
We'll
glove
see you.
is
Okay.
undefeated.
Get out of my call.
My God.
Pathetic. Pathetic chat. So yeah, that is gonna be it for us, the broadcast today. I will be playing on Thursday. And obviously we'll be back in the booth here next week. Mangoes is taking a break, so will he be back? I don't really know. Also, wait. I just get a text. Hello? Oh wait, no, this.
The people are represented by 2 separate yet
He got a
equally
text but
important
answered the
groups.
phone.
The police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
No, I play Ants. Scan just play Did Scan just get fired? Did Scan just get fired? I guess we'll never know. Or we'll find out on Thursday. That's probably more likely. Let's be real. Oh, what do I want to do? Did you get 2K? I did. I like basically didn't play it. All right, let's get the. I am undecided if I'm staying on or not. That's why I'm just give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out if I'm staying on or not. Unknown at the moment, Aqua. I might be staying on. But I might not be. What's up, world player? True, Akko, true. All right, chat. Do we just raid ants again? I'm gonna get off. I gotta take care of some things. We'll get ahead for tomorrow too, hopefully. I'll be live at a normal time tomorrow. Probably like late afternoon is the goal. What's realistic is probably evening, but late afternoon is the goal. Hi, Goobs. All right, we'll hit ants with our second raid of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, man. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Hope you enjoyed all the festivities today. And yeah, love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Now Johnny comes through. Wow, crazy.